What's going on, everybody? Happy Hump Day. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm Glick. Hopefully, you guys are having a good week so far. You enjoyed your 4th of July festivities and all that jazz. You would have all of your appendages still. You didn't wind up like JPP. But welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm Glick. We got Tony in the house. Jeff will be back here momentarily. He had to dip out for just a second. But in the meantime, if you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night on YouTube and Twitch. You can hang out in the chatter's box, shoot the shit with us if you'd like, voice your opinion, whatever you want to do. It don't matter. It's all welcome for the most part. And if you don't want to listen to us live, you want to catch us another way, or when you're at work and you're supposed to be working and you're just rather be doing something else, we got you covered there, because you can listen to us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. So give us a follow, give us a like, and give us a share. We greatly appreciate that. We don't ask for a whole lot, but help us grow. And the only way we're going to grow is if more people know about us and more people hear about us. So we're going to need your help there. We also got an email if you guys would like to reach us at nonsensicalnonsense@gmail.com. And we do got a merch store if you're interested in any of that stuff at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsense-podcast. So we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Welcome to the show. As I said, I think Tony's here. I don't know where Jeff is, so it seems like it's just me. Because it's my show, and I do everything.
Whoa.
And then we have the world's unhypest hype man in the building, Tony. Yeah, it's a podcast. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah.
How you doing?
Wednesday. He said, don't start. I've already started. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ, y'all, boy.
What, Tony?
Boy.
What, Tony? What, Tony?
What is your beef now, sir?
I don't have one.
What is your conundrum, Tony?
Yes.
The beef is me now.
How can the hillbillies help you?
The hillbillies are here to help.
Yes,
the dumb hillbillies are here to help.
Is there a Karen in your neighborhood you need taken care of? Call the hillbillies.
Call the hillbillies.
We will show up in our big trucks with a extremely loud exhaust and just rev our engines for 45 minutes.
Sasquatch in his Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots and cowboy hat will gladly cut your lawn.
Your cowboy Crocs.
My crew. Speaking of my crews, completely shot down and denied in every way
Are you
imaginable
serious?
by not only Jody but the girls. Everybody all shot me down. Says it's not going to happen.
You know what? I might just have to buy them and send them to you. And just like, I didn't buy them. Jeff
I didn't buy them. They're a gift.
Yeah,
don't mind me. New boot goofing.
Yeah. Dude, I would totally pay money to see you mow the lawn in your shorts and those.
I would do a TikTok to that soundbite. 100% crack or famous.
No, you gotta do the don't touch my truck one.
Yeah.
You get on a truck with those Crocs on.
Don't mind me, just new boot goofing over here.
I saw that picture. Cam actually posted that picture somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, here we go."
Speaking of Killer Cam, the one and only Cameron Dale, 843 Chucktown, lay it down. Happy birthday to that goofy son of a bitch. Today's his
birthday, sir.
Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, birthday. Yeah. It's your birthday.
I haven't had one of those in like a year.
It's your birthday. Tony, you know how you have you can do those like singing what is it? What are those
singing
called?
Telegram?
Yeah, the singing telegram. Tony's gonna start his own.
Shows up like, so it's your birthday. Yeah.
The unhypest hype grams. So I heard
he
she had a
shows up
baby.
with a chair and sits down. I guess it's your birthday.
I heard you had a baby. Congratulations. New baby. Whatever.
Congrats, I guess.
Congrats on your boy. You just got married.
Yeah.
Congrats, I guess. Whatever.
See you for the divorce. Hire me for your divorce party. Oh.
That's the segment of the show where we spend the first few minutes making fun of Tony. Because he clearly is either he apparently just woke up from a nap or he hasn't gotten his food yet. So either way, he's not fully coherent yet.
I am mentally drained.
Well,
The past 5 hours alone, on top of what I got to do over the next 3 days.
You do it to yourself, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been told that.
By us all the time. I mean, it only takes so many times before you get the hint. But no, apparently we have been told that we need to stick with a segment, and because apparently other people, quote unquote, can do it.
I saw that.
Well, no, let me dive.
I literally just saw that within the past 30 minutes.
Right? And
word for word.
Yes, please. Because I did not do it justice.
A direct quote, if you will, because somebody apparently a little baby bitch needs attention. So here's your attention, sunshine.
We've mentioned the lurkers before. This is obviously a lurker because I've never seen them in the chat.
We're gonna give you your 5 seconds, and then we're gonna move on. And I know you're live right now, so you're probably watching me on your live. So I know to all your viewers, how you doing? Come check us out. We're on YouTube and Twitch. Once we do this, we're going to go back into other normal shit where we're having fun and joking and laughing and, making fun of Jeff for being short and looking like the afterbirth of Nick Cage and Charlie Day's love child.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
But a word-for-word quote, if you will, gentlemen.
Yes. Please read it out.
I posted a picture on our Instagram account. Personally, I don't find swearing offensive. I do find backstabbing, lying, cheating, and fucking people over offensive, but not swearing.
Oh, fuck no.
To which I put fucking facts right there. Fake people make me laugh. They think they're smarter than us. Not necessarily us as a whole.
As a community.
People, normal people with decency. People that don't run around popping off behind people's backs.
Yeah, I mean, if I post somewhere,
there was one other comment that is that has been deleted. Nothing negative towards us. What's going on, Smoke? Apparently, some people felt some sort of way about maybe this person commenting, and she or he deleted said comment. But the comment that we're speaking of.
Yes, please read it.
Hypocrisy at its finest. Tips for your podcast. Choose an allotted amount of time. Mondays 6 to 8 to Wednesdays 6 to 9. Saturday 8 to 11.
Yeah, or over.
A little over from down
8 to question mark.
Yeah, allotted time, I believe.
Yeah.
Doesn't change. It's pretty much always the same.
Very rarely do we miss.
Don't hysterically laugh through half the show, so no more laughing, gentlemen.
Okay, well,
we're not allowed to laugh.
As serious as possible.
No fucking laughing, Tony. No fighting. No fucking laughing.
No fucking. Sorry, I laughed. Oh my god. Because apparently it's annoying.
Because it's annoying. Because apparently 3 guys having fun, busting balls, telling funny stories, making jokes, and news stories and top 10s is annoying. It's okay. So we apologize.
Good to know.
And stop gossiping about people. Our 2 viewers or listeners don't even know. We don't spend a whole lot of time gossiping.
Right now,
we only got 6.
We only got 6, but we've only been on for 17 minutes.
We don't spend a whole lot of time gossiping.
Not even 17
about people, especially since this said person runs in a circle of people that all they do is talk shit and cause trauma and act like they're more important than what they really are.
Yes.
You sound hella sad and defeated when you talk shit about others, and your reason stems from a rude comment about a year ago.
About others.
Grow the fuck up and grow a set. Well, Stephen Anthony Pena. Apparently, I have the largest set that anybody has ever seen because you sad fucks can't seem to keep my dick or my nutsack out your fucking mouth.
Oh, sorry, I laughed.
So, to you, sir, the last thing I'm going to do is take a podcast advice from some jackass who is so high and so drunk that he can barely put a sentence together and or stay awake for a stream. So enjoy that content for your Instagram feed that you're on right now. And to all of our lurkers, keep lurking and, hiding in the shadows because clearly you ass clowns are too afraid to come in here and say anything. Because at the end of the day,
we'll send you a link if you want to come up here and say something.
Because
by all means.
At the end of the day,
the officer's in the house, gentlemen.
Yes.
It's a bad day, so I'm just gonna see how you're doing.
And as I've said before, if you don't like what you hear,
there are other things. I mean, it's the internet. If you whatever your little brain can think of, you can go find.
You don't have to listen, but that's okay. We enjoy the lurkers as well. But either way, and if you say something stupid on one of my posts or our post on one of our podcast page related, I will call you out by name.
Oh yeah.
And don't think you're slick and think that you could just delete your comment and pretend like it's
we have this little thing. It's called
receipts. I got receipts.
When you post something, it notifies us. Oh my god.
And I got receipts, Jeffrey.
Did you steal that from Charlotte?
No. Speaking of our lurkers, hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's up?
And per our conversation Monday night, Pena, that Tony set up because, and I quote, grow a set. Apparently, you were not able to grow a set and reach out to me, even though you know how to clearly.
Obviously.
I thought we was all good. I thought we was cool.
Yeah.
But I guess we're not.
At the end of the day, if
I'm going to say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I specifically apologize because I was the one that did the broadcast.
No, but at the end of the day, Tony, you shouldn't have to apologize.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm going to go ahead and say this because I played more than what I should have. I should have done a lot more than to do what I did because I did want to act on emotion. That was at a fed up point.
Which is understandable.
I apologize to him specifically. He asked me to reach out. I did. You responded. He wasn't satisfied with the results afterwards for his own personal reasons. And he did emphasize personal reasons. He never specified what, but he said he had a reason. That's the main reason why I reached out to you. I thought it was all good the other night. I am receiving backlash.
Well,
myself.
Hold on.
I'm receiving backlash myself. And I'm taking the backlash because, like I said, had I not brought it up there, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if anybody's got a problem with what I say, you say, or Chris says, they can go kick rocks at the end of the day because there's millions of other podcasts and things they can listen to.
The was how I did it, and it was mine. I take all that. But some of the things that I got told afterwards bother me on top of something else that I found out today, on top of what else I got to do for the next 3 days. So this is like a rough time, and it's a culmination of a few things on top of something that happened yesterday.
Well, let me throw this out there to any and everybody. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Before you fuck with a motherfucker, know what a motherfucker got going on.
Yeah. Well,
because you might set somebody off.
Yeah, you could be the straw that broke the camel's back.
We do like to talk shit. We do like to fuck with people. But I always say I like to fuck with people, but I don't try to offend nobody unless you motherfucking offend me. And I'm starting to see a pattern where I'm becoming the common denominator of a lot of issues. And I actually got told this 2 months ago. Be ready for when people stop hanging around you based on who you hang around. I've actually had to tell motherfuckers this more than once over the past week. You do the whole point of this is because y'all are different. So many languages y'all do this. Not other random crazy talks. What keeps y'all instant.
Exactly.
Thank you, man. Now, look, I got told about a couple months ago, people gonna stop hanging around me based on who I hang around. I've actually told some of those same people, I got told that about your ass as well.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
this is my problem. If I don't have a problem with you, I'm not going to distance myself from you. If I got a problem with your friends, it's your friends and not you. This whole guilty by association based on who you're hanging around and this your fault and the way they go. Listen, y'all laugh at me for doing the amnesty hours. Here's the reason why I do an amnesty hour. I'm not going to go to your friends. If you talking shit, you see what I'm doing and you've been hearing about it. God damn it, you know when the fuck I go live. So when I sit up there for an hour and wait for your ass and you don't show up, I don't want to fucking hear shit.
Well, here's the thing.
Motherfucker, go specifically to them. That's what the fuck I do.
Well, the problem with the world anymore today is if we're associated with you, we all get guilty by association. Hold on, come here.
I'm over the guilty by association part. Here's my problem. Go address the motherfucker you got a problem with.
Come here,
Well, here's the thing. First and foremost, Tony, you don't know nobody. You don't know jack shit. Nobody in a fucking apology for bringing that video up on this show. Because A, you made it very clear multiple times that this had nothing to do or anything with what Pena said, even though what Kevin, and I'm going to use names because it's out there. Go ahead. Kevin said, and I don't care if you guys know him or not, I'm using names because I'm a hillbilly and we call people by their names. What Kevin said is a serious accusation to make on a parent. It is slanderous. It is defamation of character, and any legal action that could have been or resulted from would have been directly towards Kevin from you.
Exactly.
My problem with Pena, and as I said to Pena Monday night, as a friend, if you claim to be a friend, if somebody comes up into a broadcast and they start talking about you sideways, Jeff sideways, Smoke sideways, Jay sideways, I'm not jumping on the bus and agreeing with them. I'm not going to go, oh, I'm playing a chess game, and that's how I do because that's where I'm from. Shut the fuck up. No, you're a bitch. At the end of the day, you're a two-faced bitch.
No. This is where I draw the line. I'm not mad at him because he stayed quiet.
He didn't stay quiet, though. He jumped on board.
He didn't stay quiet.
Hold on. What me and him have in common is we'll let somebody speak their mind. That ain't the goddamn issue. And that's why I told him I'm not mad at you because you didn't say shit against me based on what he said. Right. See, I'm not going to hold him accountable for that. That's my point. I'm not mad at him for having him up there. I'm mad at the motherfucker that said it. That's the problem with a lot of damn circumstantial evidence with a motherfucker. Circumstantial evidence gets you fucked up. You never find the actual or the actual motherfucker that did it. I went after the actual motherfucker that did it. That's why I made sure everybody knew. And like I said, it's my fault again because I should have edited it. I should have cut it up. That's my goddamn fault. I apologize specifically.
But regardless,
all this shit has gone down, and you got to get the results. I'm doing this shit on purpose because I got told I ain't got no goddamn integrity, and whatever the fuck else, and that set me the fuck off, especially from the person that it came from. As far as I've gone, and as much as I've been willing to do, that shit hurt my heart. But the last words that she told me was, "Stop hurting your friends." I ain't never tried to hurt none of y'all. I stood up.
I never said you've done anything to me.
Haps and from Haps, even after Haps died.
Fuck the edit.
Doing it because
I agree with Smoke.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
all
what Smoke said.
Haps together. I stood up and said a whole bunch of shit. I defended everything. We kept the faith. We still holding on. We waiting for it to come back, and then all this shit come at me.
No.
So the common denominator. We can get all this shit out tonight. If we don't do it here, y'all know y'all can find me at anytime. Come to my room. I will ping that motherfucker. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I got half a bottle left. What?
You know why somebody feels some sorts of ways when they get called out about doing something? Because they know when they did it, they was in the wrong. And that's why Pena feels some sorts of ways. Because he knows goddamn well he was in the wrong. And that's why Smoke said, fuck the edit.
I'm glad we bring this out. I disagree because, once again,
you know what? I ain't never said anything on this fucking show or any other broadcast I've been on. I've got 12 years doing online streaming, maybe more than that. I ain't never said anything on any of my live streams or anywhere I've been streaming that I've gone back the next day and go, oh, I need to edit that out because I was fucked up for saying that. I stand behind every fucking word I say.
Right. And if you
need to edit something out, If you need to edit something out or you need to delete a broadcast,
Glick, you're not wrong in what you said. That's my point. He didn't say nothing when old boy said what he said. He stayed quiet, and you can see the look on his face, like, wait a goddamn minute, that ain't right.
Yeah.
And I actually gave him credit for reserving judgment. I gave him credit.
You can say that, but at the end of the day, you know, in that situation, he still got on board and was still in agreement, whether you want to say you're playing the chess game or not.
Okay.
Fuck the guilt by association, like Smoke said. People that say guilty by, and I know we joke around on here about it. We break balls, but the people who say that shit and mean that shit are the motherfuckers that are the shadiest goddamn snakes in the grass that are going to bite you at any moment given.
And they're the first ones to throw you under.
And I'm sorry, Tony, but anybody who has a problem with the fact that you do this show with us, I brought you up here because, as I told you in our Snapchat,
yeah, you told me before.
I said you're not just a co-host, you're not just a friend of me. I think of you, and I consider you a brother.
Bet.
You know, so if anybody has a problem, if somebody were to come to me and say, "Oh, I can't believe you do that fucking show with Tony," well, sounds like your fucking problem. Yeah, don't listen. You don't like Tony, you don't like me. At the end of the day, you don't like Jeff, you don't like me. At the end of the day, you don't like Smoke. Yeah, Smoke comes up in here from time to time. You don't like Smoke, you don't like me. At the end of the day, you're not going to tell me who I can and can't be friends with. You know, somebody don't like Jay. Look, I've been knowing Jay for longer than anybody on this fucking streaming platforms, apps, anything. I've known Jay longer than damn near anybody.
I don't know. There's one person I think knows him longer than you. It's not the same time.
I'm talking about the people that, you know, in said conversation right now. And I've stood up for Jay way more times than I ever should have stood up for Jay, more than Jay's ever deserved. You know, I don't play games. I am who I am. I say what I say. Shit. I'm not gonna, you know, Tony, I've told you multiple times, I don't give a damn who you're friends with. If you want to go lie, you know, I'm gonna make fun of you and I'm gonna make cracks. But at the end of the day,
we fuck with each other and we know it's not personal. And see, what's coming at me recently is becoming personal. I start with the shit with Blaze, then I went to Kevin, then I met James. So trust me. Any and every time from now on, you probably going to get it. I actually clicked the other night, and I had to apologize because I know what was wrong with me. I realized when I get a temper what's going on now. I was like, I just didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck moment like everybody else. And I've been told on more than one occasion in more than one state, my motherfuckers don't know each other. When I get mad, I turn dangerous. You have no fucking idea. I haven't even done what I really wanted to do when I'm mad yet in life. Mm-hmm. Because I can't escape what's going to happen.
No, and
I see you over there, EP.
I'll see you Friday.
Amanda, I actually do try to.
I see you, baby.
But that one night when I went off and I played that broadcast, I didn't sugarcoat shit.
Jody said, I don't like none of y'all. I'm out.
You just pass.
She gets a pass. Yeah, we'll see how much you don't like me Friday. I'm gonna fuck around and get tased.
Honestly, I'm really going to need people who got issues with each other to talk to each other, not from the drama.
No, and that's the problem. That's the problem with the world today is if people have problems, the first thing to do is they're going to talk shit on the internet. At the end of the day, if you got a problem with me and you can't talk to me, that's your fucking problem.
I think a bunch of y'all need to learn from my amnesty hours, honestly. I don't call nobody else out. The only people I call out are your friends, and I tell your friends to tell you to bring your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and hey, I'm the type of person that if somebody's got a problem with me,
it's like grown folks first. And the bad part is a bunch of y'all won't even fucking do that.
I'm the type of person, and I always have been. And I guess that's get you a drink, man. Get you a drink, because I knew he was going to be fired up today because I seen that comment. I'm like, you know what? This totally derailing my whole thought for the night.
I read that comment and it pissed me off. Because at the end of the day, if you're not man enough to come up here and say it in the chat, you ain't man enough for me to talk to.
Well, and you know, Smoke, hopefully you don't mind me saying this because this was on your broadcast and it's out there. I listened to the replay, but there was a certain individual, I won't call them out by name, that brought us up in a conversation from a live stream that happened almost a year ago. She or he was going on Twitter Spaces just recently, boo-hooing to a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of different Twitter Spaces, about something that happened almost a year ago because you got your feelings hurt because you got put in your place for being a racist, sexist twat.
I know who you're talking about.
I didn't even know who the fuck you were. I had to really dive back into the memory banks and go, who the fuck is this? That's how little I care about you stupid people that have a problem with me. You know, and Smoke was like, and I talked to Smoke, and he said, I thought about deleting that part out, but then I was like, nah, I'm not going to. And I'm glad he didn't, because it's just like, I don't even know who this person is. Why is my name, not my name specifically, because, unfortunately, everybody knows me as Nonsensical.
Right.
But in my head, Nonsensical is a collective between the three of us with extended family, with Smoke and a few others, with Tim and Smoke. Yeah, we got extended family. So
shit.
It was just like, so you really still feel I'm still living in your head almost a year later, rent free.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad.
See, Tony, that's why I said I play the mental game.
I've yet to see. I've been on the internet since birth of the internet.
Since birth, I was going to say, Jeff, we didn't have internet when we were born.
No, but as we know, we are all older than the internet.
In Jeff's magical world, he was the first one on the planet to ever have internet when he was born.
I have yet to read anything on the internet that has offended me or see any. Because at the end of the day, does what we said,
I get offended every day when I go on the internet.
Really affect your day to day.
I get offended every day when I go on.
There you go. Smoke. I was born online.
Jeff is online. Jeff is the internet. No, I get offended every day. I go online and I scroll through my Facebook feed and I see Ohio State propaganda or Pittsburgh Steelers propaganda, because I see you assholes. I know you're out there, you Steelers and Buckeye fans. You all can rot in hell.
I like y'all.
Cowboys fans, we're all in agreement. Fuck you and your family.
I like the Cowboys. Watch yourself.
Well, Tony, fuck you and your family.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, fair enough. Fuck you and your Jets. We'll see you week 8, asshole. How's that feel to watch the Mets lose last night to the Reds?
Hey.
Bless him, block. Amen. I know Smoke is 100% accurate on that one, baby. And Jody and I have talked about this. We were actually talking about it today. I caught shit. I had a lot of people that was cool with me, and then all of a sudden they got mad because I come on the live broadcast and I openly said that I got Smokes back, that's my boy. Why you guys fucking with him? And then people started hating on me, and I'm like, well, I guess you guys can see your asses out the door, exit stage left, because now I found out where the fake ones are.
Yeah. Hey, at the end of the day, if you have a problem with anybody and you want to be a keyboard warrior, go for it. But you're never going to offend me.
But also a side note, guys, you don't have to go live when we go live and play our broadcast in the background. Just so you know, you can actually listen anytime on Spotify or Google Play or Apple Podcasts. Nice just like and subscribe to Nonsensical Nonsense on Spotify.
And get all the fucking beef.
And if you're listening on another one, go ahead and follow us on YouTube and Twitch, and you'll get the notifications 3 times a week when we go live. And then you can come hang out in the chatters box with us, or you can hang out with the rest of the lurkers and our stalkers. Hey, how you doing, lurkers? Welcome to the show.
I'm going to admit that I took people over the past year on the internet more serious than I should have. Mm-hmm. I invested myself into everybody more serious than most people would.
There's nothing wrong with that, Tony.
No, that's my problem. That's my problem. That's why this hurts. Listen, they hurt. What I got told last night hurt.
You like that smoke?
What's been said to me hurt because I really can't emphasize. I say this all the time. I can't emphasize how much a lot of these folks have been. And I ain't never tried to burn no bridge with them. For them to feel it, it's painful.
You missed your happy birthday, Cam. We all wished you a happy birthday.
People need to realize those we don't have to be friends with your friends. We're in high school anymore. I mean, Amanda, that's what's coming up. That's really what's been coming out a lot. But
I've been saying that for how long, Tony?
I know, but see,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Tony.
I didn't realize how much of an issue it was myself.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Tony. what you did, it happens. You get invested in people who you think are, Smoke did, and I keep bringing Smoke up into this. I feel like Smoke and I are going to have beef, and he's going to be calling me when the show's over.
He'll pop up.
Yeah, Smoke and Smoke, not Smoke and I, but Smoke did a podcast, Internet Friends. And Tony, I'm guilty of it too. I did it a couple years ago. I thought I had all these friends and all these people that I was cool with and all these followers, and I was helping people left and right. Man, I'm helping them gain. And I neglected my own accounts, and I was helping people grow and everything else. And then, bam, fucking like a Mack truck, man. All them fucking snakes and all them shady ass motherfuckers bit at once, and I was like, fuck. And I was at that moment where you are right now. The real ones are still around.
It feels like a trend. It does. It feels like a trend.
The real ones are still around. Hell, I made the mistake recently on this fucking show when I brought Mike on board.
Hey, Stevie Wonder.
Thinking Mike and I never had no problems with Mike. He was a good dude. I still, I wish him the absolute best. But at the end of at the end of the day, at the end of the day, he showed his true colors. Mm. And everybody and the people around him showed their true colors, which I already knew what their true colors were. I was just trying to make him realize it too, because at the end of the day, all them sad sacks that follow him and cling on to everything he does, they were following me before they were following him. They met him through me on TikTok. Only difference between him and I was he gave them the attention that they craved, and I wasn't.
Right.
So, Tony, you owe nobody no apologies or anything like that. It's a mistake that was made. I've done it. I've been there. I know the realization is a kick in the dick, dude.
You need to give is the one to yourself.
It's an absolute kick in the dick.
I've got a couple of kicks in the dick past 24 hours, seriously.
But at the end of the day, once you get past the field of dick kicks, you're going to realize the real ones are still here. Right. The real ones are still in your corner. The real ones are still on a day-to-day basis chit-chatting with you and bullshitting with you, and all that stress. Once you come to terms and realize that all that bullshit that you thought was, real and internet friends and whatnot, that's going to alleviate. Once that goes out the way and you get over the bullshit of, goddamn, I just got kicked in the dick 300 fucking times. All that stress is going to alleviate, and you're going to feel like a better person. You're not going to feel like a better person, but you're going to feel better.
Yeah,
and there's not going to be so much drama, and there's not going to be so much stress, because there is that Haps community was a very toxic community.
Oh,
not to me.
No, but
you didn't realize.
Yeah, you didn't realize it. Yeah, no. And people like myself and like Smoke, and I can't really speak for Jeff because Jeff's not the internet guy. He's not the broadcasting guy. He was just coming around to it when I was like, "Hey, you want to start a podcast?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, me and you, yeah, let's do it." So,
yeah,
and those of us who have seen it and felt it and been through it, that's what we were trying to tell you, and we knew you weren't going to listen, but we were hoping that we might get through eventually. You have, just like in life, certain things in life. You have to see, hear, and feel.
Experience.
Yeah.
You have to experience
before you realize going, oh shit, you know what? OG Classic was right. I know.
I said it before and I'll say it again. People was telling me stuff about people, and I'm like, if I listen to
you're goddamn right. We're doing the dick kicking now, Smoke.
That's right.
But I mean.
Well, here's the thing, Tony. It all comes down to
Tony, this is just as much your show as it is our show. You can say whatever you want.
I know.
Even if you got problems with me and Jeff, you can fucking lay it out there, man.
You got problems with white people? What's up? No,
but Quick Amnesty Hour. You got bring the smoke, Tony. I want the smoke.
No, but like here's the thing. You got to look at it at the way Cat Williams said it: is you're going to get haters no matter what you do. And the hater's job is to hate. So you need to figure out how to get more haters, because the more haters you get, the better you're doing.
I got two. If we got two viewers and we got 10 haters, we're doing something right.
Exactly. I mean, look.
Judging by the comments, we've got 3 to 4 people commenting, maybe 5, and about 10 people watching. So yeah, we're kind of right there.
and we don't really advertise the live, but the live is not our main gig. our main gig is Spotify.
I
and
kind
all
of
that other
emphasize the live because I always like to see the audience and see.
Oh no, I
I do
want to,
too.
you know, I want
I do too.
the live to be emphasized and promoted, and that's why I do the videos from time to time, telling people, hey, we're going to be live tonight. But you know,
But
the
it's not
more
the main focus.
Cam,
the
you
chatters,
have no idea. Yes,
the chatters
it's
box
actually,
is fun.
they're actually stepping up a notch.
Actually, I do have smoke with smoke. I was really hoping my belt was going to be here today, like you said, because especially after I got that comment. But
But I mean, look at
smoke's going to get the second hand smoke, if you know what I mean.
Tony, you ever seen the movie Private Parts?
I'm just fucking with you. I love you, brother.
Long
Howard
time
Stern?
ago, good movie.
Okay.
Long time ago.
In that movie, they say that the average listener listens for 2 hours if
Right.
they like Howard Stern. The average hater listens for 3 hours.
Oh, that's still
And they
relevant.
both gave
to
the same answer.
That's
Because I want to see what he's going to do next.
that's relevant to. I mean, that's 100% true. You know,
Your haters are going to watch more than the people that love you.
yeah.
Because like Chris says, we have lurkers. They're not watching because they're in love with us. Well, they
Hey, Sadie.
probably are.
Who put the Canadian
Hey, Sadie.
symbol out?
Who let the Canadian in here? But they're watching this so that they can,
I'm all
they
hyped
can
up on
try
maple
to
syrup. I'll kick your ass, Chip.
Yeah. They can poke. They want to poke holes in our ship. But what they
No.
don't realize is they're poking holes above the water line, and they're not.
No,
doing
it's
shit.
A. Not it's A. What you talking about, A?
Talk about it.
No, the morning show I listen to, the Mike Calta show, and I'll shamelessly plug them. I love those guys. So if you guys have like TuneIn Radio, or I think they're on iHeartRadio, or just go download 102.5 The Bone in the app, listen to Mike Calta in the morning. He clowns on his haters. He clowns on his haters relentlessly. Hey, how you doing, Mike Calta? Hopefully you hear this. Maybe come and hang out with us one day. Yeah. I listen. Hey, speaking of OG, what's going on, brother?
OG says he listens for the tomfoolery.
But
and that's like the basis of our shows.
But he clowns on his haters because they'll tweet at him. They're like, I hate the show. We don't listen, especially when Carmen, the one girl on the show, does this or Spanish does that, and he's like, well, apparently you're listening more than you say you do because you know what happened on the show. It's just like,
but I mean, that's the thing.
Lurkers are us. You goddamn right. Lurks are us.
That's right. Daddy,
what time do you want to stay in our house?
That's fine. Don't lay upstairs.
Classic, you still owe me a versus, damn it.
Oh, you guys gonna rap battle each other? That I would like to see.
Come here, big guy.
I actually told him I quit because he kicked my ass one day running his broadcast.
I can only imagine your rap battle.
Well, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Nah.
Why don't you sit your wannabe Rico Suave ass the fuck down?
I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Listen, Haystack.
I'm sick. I'm sick with these rhymes. It should be a bunch of crimes.
Like an overweight.
I'm sick with these rhymes.
You think you got beats? Yeah.
I'm actually willing to apologize to the three motherfuckers.
I watched a movie last night to change the subject.
I counteract what Tony D just said. That's his views and opinions. Tony said that. My views and opinions are.
You don't like the door.
Enjoy the show, and don't forget to cup the balls and be kind and swallow, you dirty whore.
Right.
What?
Have you guys seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
like Mama Smart.
No, not really.
I found you, Miss New Booty. I can't rap for shit. I actually just made that shit up off the top of my head. That's how I get down.
Shit no more.
Why?
Because it sucked.
I'll battle rap you to your
Dude,
grave,
have you guys
sunshine.
seen the NWA movie?
You sure? Yeah, straight out of Compton, yes.
No, I'm definitely not sure.
I saw a clip of it.
But I'll try.
I might have to watch it.
If I get enough alcohol in me, Well, actually, I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I was going to say, wait a minute, go ahead, finish your sentence because I want to hit record.
Nope.
Like, Chris, you've had 15 beers. Let's rap.
This is going to be used. Speaking of rapping and white guys getting drunk and rapping, Jeffrey, would you care for me to find the video and play it for everybody on Saturday?
Which one? The one of me doing Ice Ice Baby?
Yes.
Dude, my old boss, he doesn't like to drive at night, and he'd have us drive home, and he would literally find that song on a CD and put it on because he'd know I'd start singing. And then he'd literally just all of a sudden reach over and turn it all the way down, and I'd keep going. And I'm like, you're a dick. And then he would sit there and get his phone out and fucking record me singing the song. I don't know why. But that's the only rap song I really know by heart.
That's like that other song you sang Boosh on the show.
I love that song, Glycerine, though.
Yeah.
My wife actually likes hearing me sing.
Yeah, one upper guy. We have Rock Lee on, special guest. Our first guest on the show, our first interview ever on the show.
No, you guys conned me. You conned me in. You said, okay, Rock Lee, I want you to sing. So Rock Lee sings. He says, okay, Jeff, your turn. And I was like, wait, what? And I was 3 sheets to the wind. So apparently I decided to sing. And then somebody was supposed to go next and cop the fuck out. So,
I don't know who that somebody. I don't know who that somebody would be. Do I really sound like that? It's my show.
This motherfucker's like, oh no, I can't sing. And I was like, wait, what? Motherfucker, I just sang half a song.
Man, you know how many times I've been drunk and singing on live broadcast? I was gonna get a record deal. I'd already had one.
My wife still makes fun of me for that.
Dude, Rocky. Dude, I cornered Rocky. Rocky was so caught off guard because I was like, we're just gonna hang out. I'm not gonna ask you to sing or anything like that. I put his ass on the spot. we're like an hour and a half.
Sing us a couple parts.
we're like an hour and a half of the show. Rocky's feeling good. He's already an hour longer than he's all
contact Elon Musk.
He was all comfortable and happy and I'm like, so Rocky. Man of many talents. Rocky, man of many talents. You want to show the people your how well you do John Legend? And he was like, "You son of a bitch."
Rob Durham on. I was waiting for Chris to go. So funny, man. Tell us a joke.
You don't think that crossed my mind?
It might cross my mind too. I was like,
oh, you're the funny man. Tell us a joke, funny man.
His deal was never signed a deal. Facts.
Right. But
like when we had Brandon on, so Brandon, throw football. What? Let's watch.
So you were a tight end. You caught footballs, but can you throw a football? If I threw this football,
tackle that car over there. Let's watch.
If I threw this football, could you catch it, Brandon? You're in Ohio, and I'm in Charleston.
States away. I don't think so. Well, then you're not very good at the NFL, are you?
Yeah. You're not a very good footballer, sir.
No, but I did watch.
No, that was my plan with Rocky, though. That's the one with Bruce Willis skateboarding naked, right? No, that was Once Upon a Time in Venice.
Jesus.
No, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I haven't seen that. God,
I'm still getting over Bruce Willis kissing that dude in the Jackal. That fucked my head.
He was Once Upon a Time in Venice, or whatever it's called. Is another one of those movies, and beginning, he was a private detective. Okay. And his agency was hired to find this chick by her brothers. Well, she was Samoan. Bruce Willis found her all right. And he found her inside and out. Well, they were in the middle of the deed, and her big ass Samoan brothers showed up, and he's skateboarding with a gun. Ass naked down Venice, and this cop that he's a friend with, because he used to be a cop, stops you. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he always got this gun, and he's trying to hide it. He puts the gun between his butt cheeks and holds it so he can show his hand. Right. That movie had me dying. There were so many fucked up parts of that movie. I was dying. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that's with Brad Pitt and
Leo DiCaprio. It actually takes place during the times of the Manson killing. where Manson killed
Manson murders.
the Manson murders.
Helter Skelter.
Yeah, Helter Skelter, exactly. And of course, being Tarantino, he gives it a twist, and the twist is
Tarantino, you ain't lying.
fucking genius.
Well, don't ruin it. I
I'm not
haven't
gonna
watched that
ruin it.
movie. I know it's an older movie. I haven't watched it.
It's a little slow,
Mhm.
and the ending versus the rest of the movie it's like watching two different fucking movies.
Yeah. Well,
But I instantly was like, I need to get a fucking pit bull. Anybody that's seen it will totally understand. I need to buy a pit bull. I need a pit bull puppy.
well, we've almost spent the first hour airing our grievances, stating our opinions, saying what we needed to say. Tony D, like I said, brother, this is an open platform for you. If you ever got something on your chest, you ever got something you want to say, don't worry about editing, don't worry about censoring, don't worry about anything. That goes for you, it goes for Jeff, and it goes for myself. As the guy who, this is my show, and I have a microphone. You know, if we have a grievance with anybody or we want to put something out there, we can do it. I don't give a damn what anybody thinks. You don't like us?
At the end of the day, for every one person that doesn't like us, there's probably 4 or 5 that do, but none of them ever comment.
You don't like us? Blow us.
Yeah. Go kick fucking rocks.
Don't forget to cup the balls. That's just common courtesy.
And if you're lucky, I'll let you swallow.
And if you're real nice, you'll tickle the taint.
That's right.
Tony, you got other
shit happening besides that I haven't put up to you.
Yeah, I know. You got personal shit.
I got.
You know, for somebody
you got personal shit.
House more
I got personal shit.
So you got personal shit going on. You got personal shit going on. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You have the format. You have the, you know, if you want to speak on it, you want to talk on it, you know, I'll give you the time. If you don't want to talk on it, I'm not going to push you to talk on it. I'm not going to push you to say anything.
It won't be smart for me too. No disrespect.
Yeah. No. I'm just telling you, you know, you have the format. This is not my show. I know we joke and kid and stuff like this. This is our show at the end of the day. Like I said, when somebody says nonsensical nonsense, my first reaction is the whole, the three of us.
The show, as opposed to one person.
Fucking beat.
But you know, at the end of the day, if you don't like us, you don't have to watch. Nobody's making you. You know, nobody's
button on the top right hand corner that you can exit out. Just saying.
Yeah, you know, if you want to watch and you like us, then you know, watch it. And if you don't like us and you want to watch, and whatever, watch. But at the same time, as I said, if
people comment, don't get surprised when we call you out for your comment.
Yes. At the end of the day, if you talk about us and I hear about it, I will call you out by name. So
will I eventually.
I will call you out by name. I am not the type of person that I will
do that shit. I actually I try my damnedest not to do that shit public. I really do. But let me be clear. Some of you motherfuckers be asking for it.
Hey,
Jeff will go old school, high school style and stand behind me and call you out by name. But
no.
I just kidding. Let's not
forget that fight with Bob Smith where I showed up with a fucking concrete cinder block saying, "Let's do this."
Jeff will call you out. Meanwhile, looking to be where's Glee? Where is Glee?
No.
Okay,
that day Bob and I got into it. I wasn't looking for nobody. I was ready to take Bob's fucking head off.
I will call you out by name if your feelings are easily hurt. I don't give a fuck. Don't be stupid. Play stupid game, win stupid prizes.
That's right.
Because I don't need to run it.
Unfortunately, I've been revealed because if you come at me hard enough, I will go right the fuck back and scare your parents.
Yeah. The first thing I always say is like, keep fucking around and see what happens.
I've always said that.
My neighbors the other day started bitching about something, and I was 3 sheets to the wind. I won't lie. I had a few drinks at that point. And they were bitching about my dog being tied up and barking at them. And I literally told them, I said, well, if you want to play stupid games, let's win some stupid prizes because I'm ready to go right now. And luckily for them, my wife was standing there going, dude, you don't want to play this game with Jeff because he's got all the toys to bury you. I tell them all the same thing. I said, I got a 45 and a shovel. Nobody's going to miss you.
I used to tell people I dig holes for a living.
No Joe Pesci over here.
Hey, no, you know what? I'm going
to Stevie, what's going on, guys?
Best kept secret in the world. You know, if you bury a body and you put an endangered plant over top the body, by law, the cops can't dig it up.
I'll tell you even a better secret.
Please, what's happening?
If you wanted to, I don't know. Actually, I'm not. My girlfriend's a cop. I have no secrets. Yeah. I don't know anything.
Shut up, Chris! Shut up!
They start digging shit.
Chris's phone starts blowing up. Shut the fuck up!
She's like, okay, I have to remember he took me back home and showed me where he grew up at. Yeah. All right. How many unsolved?
How many? Don't want to keep running your mouth. So you go ahead and wait for Elon to hit you up real quick. So if she loses a job, at least y'all be secure.
What's going on, Elon? How you doing, Daddy?
I just lost my job.
Come here. I'm thirsty. All
Get that banana away from me.
Check. We're gonna make the LGBTQIA plus version of the proposal.
That shit come out my nose.
Yeah,
oh, shit, energy drink burns.
Wait. Check cleared, right? All right, check's cleared. Baby, we are set. We are good for life.
You will come on the
boat.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3.
Just like that orangutan in that video. It's like, no.
You get ready, and 4, he's a hoe.
Call me whatever you want. I got $7 billion.
Hey, I got $7 billion. Mama's happy. I'm happy.
When the door closes at night, she goes the other side of the wing of the house.
You stay on your side. Go back to your
video game for 12 hours, whatever. I don't care.
Get on the phone. Oh yes, he's going back to get another $7 billion tomorrow morning. Oh yes.
I'm gonna have like a little shanty on the back of the house. That's where I live. She lives
Jody
here.
Gonna be in the next Kardashian my ass. It's the Edward.
Yeah, I married him, but I made that bitch take my last name.
He can wear whatever he wants.
He lives in his little podcast studio.
$1 in the bank, bitches.
She'll come to the studio. Fuck your couch. Really?
Squad cars got rims on it. Shit.
You know, walking them around. You keep fucking, you're gonna be sucking dicks for the rest of your life. Fix another damn roof.
First squad car looks like the one from Who's the Man? Got hydraulics and shit on. Yeah, there's a pull for you. Yeah. I just thought of that.
Oh man. What has my life become? All I wanted to do was fall in love and have a fairy tale,
fairy tale marriage.
Fairy tale. Every once in a while, Elon shows up at the compound. You know, time it is. Check cleared. Okay. Because I got to suck dick. Okay.
This time I'll throw in an extra million if I can stare.
Don't look at me in the eyes, god damn it. It's not gay if you don't look me in the eyes.
Oh, you get looked at in the eyes, bro. You're gonna have that moment everybody hasn't looked at Chris too long. You're gonna be like, uh-oh.
You better cry this time, bitch. Trust me, I'm crying.
Don't worry, I've already started. I'm already weeping.
Holy smokes.
Oh.
You assholes.
You open that fucking door.
No, I didn't. I think one of you two started that.
The door, by the way.
Yeah, you did open that shit.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Mama Bear.
What'd she say?
Mama Bear on the prowl replied to this jackass.
Nice.
Don't listen if you don't like what you hear. She should have added a bitch at the end of it.
I'm into that.
Get him, Mama. Yeah.
You just been told by woman things or keep talking shit.
She will deport your ass. Keep it up. Órale, vato. Yeah, you'll be Jeff's neighbor next week. Keep it up, asshole.
Yeah, then you're fucked.
You want to live next to that guy? That guy over there?
Yeah, my neighbor's already scared of me. You want to be next? Not to mention, I have like the world's largest dog at my house right now. I'm babysitting my neighbor's dog. He's got, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's massive. The head on this thing's like this.
Jody's sister has a great name. That when I'm sitting down, him and I are eye to eye. And I love that damn dog to death. He is so cool. He's so chill and so cool. He just stands right here. He's like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm like, hey, just chilling, living life. What's up with you? Chilling.
He's King something. I can't remember it, but he's massive. He looks like a he looks like a really, 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 really big Labrador with a bulldog head.
You know what I want? I want a Tibetan Mastiff.
Yeah.
Look it up. They look like a goddamn grizzly bear.
Oh, no,
they look like they look like a chow that you gave the Bane serum to.
No.
I shit you not, Tony.
One of those things. Dude tied it to his tractor and walked across the field and then called the dog, and the dog dragged the tractor across the field.
The Tibetan Mastiffs look like bears. They look like bears. Like Tony, I shit you not. And this is a nerd reference. 100% nerd reference. If you took a Chow and gave them the Bane serum from Batman,
exactly,
you get a Tibetan Mastiff.
As fuck.
And when they're playing and they're got they look so goddamn scary. I don't want to fight one. Actually, no, I don't want to fight one.
You said,
but
there's nothing on that Asian continent but land and mountains.
I know. But you give me a Tibetan Mastiff, I'm going to up my game from a black bear, and I'm going to take on a full-on Leonardo DiCaprio raping grizzly bear as long as that dog's with me. You ain't raping me today.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I'm doing the raping grizzly bear.
Watch that fucking movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You don't need a Great Dane. You don't need a big-ass fucking dog. You need a...
I did think that bear was going to rape him. That shit was ridiculous.
Oh,
I think the bear did rape him.
That was the most bestiality scene I ever wanted to see. That bear just stood over there, looked at him, slobbering over his neck. I was like, ugh.
Fuck you up.
That bear raped him. That bear raped him. I don't care what they say. That bear raped him.
Yeah, Leo still cries at night. I guarantee it.
That bear said you. That bear said you seen.
That movie is stuck in my head like Deliverance.
I haven't even seen it yet. I've just seen that scene and gone.
Dude,
that bear said
deserved that award. He deserved that award.
Yeah, absolutely. That bear said, "You seen the crying game? Hold my beer, Leo. You're about to get an Oscar, motherfucker." Leo's like, all I had to do was have sex with the bear, and I could have won an Oscar 20 years ago. What the fuck? Leo's been making great movies.
Jesus.
Yeah, Leo's been making great movies since he came onto the scene, and he got snubbed every year. He fucking get raped by a bear, and he wins all the fucking awards.
Think about what you just said.
So in order for this podcast to blow up, Jeff has to be raped by a bear?
Okay,
I'm on. Well, because you're a little...
Whatever.
Little
if
guy.
you go out in the woods, who looks more like a bear, you or me? You're going to get fucked by the bear, boy.
Yeah, but I'm also more imposing.
Yeah. But once again,
You, on the other hand, you look like a tasty...
bear. I have to outrun your...
You, my friend, look like a tasty rape treat.
Together.
Jeff, to the bear, you look like a tasty rape treat.
I'm just a fucking
Oh god damn.
Comment of the night, folks. That is officially comment of the night.
You know what? You're not wrong.
2 hours early, I'm calling it. Comment of the night.
Ouch. You are not wrong. Indeed.
Wow.
How the world turns like sands through an hourglass.
Yeah, keep talking shit, Chris.
I guess if I had sex with a bear to make the show blow up, it would be the first time I had sex with an animal. The bear, probably much better looking, more in shape. It's a cute mount me hat you got there, bear. Mount me. Not right now. Maybe after a couple more of these. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
Let's go get some picnic baskets.
I'm about to plow your field.
A bear gonna come behind you. Hey, boo boo. Surprise.
Oh, God. You did yell surprise. Fair enough. You got me. You got me, bear. You yell surprise.
It's not written now. Damn it. Apparently, I'm a willing participant.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, man, she pulled the e-brake on her. She got you good.
God, she is good. I love that woman.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Yes, she did. You did softball that.
Yeah.
That was a complete softball. She knocked it out the fucking park, major league style.
No, that was more. That was more.
Knocked it out the fucking park.
The setup was more Top Gun volleyball scene.
Ooh, nice.
I set up the spike perfectly for her.
Yes.
Oh, God damn, I love that woman. She got me so good. We got to take a break.
Yeah.
Before we go to break, on one last note, for our haters, gentlemen, I have something especially for the haters, for the lurkers. We see you. How you doing? How you living? I got this for you.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
Me fucked up. Keep our name out your mouth, and there won't be no problems. Because if you put our name in your mouth, I'm going to come at you like Will Smith did to Chris Rock, and I'm going to slap the taste out your mouth. You're going to forget what my dick tastes like.
And you're not
you assholes.
You're just sit there and go, oh, I could.
I didn't download any music tonight. I had to go to the vape shop like right before the podcast.
Nice.
I'll go tomorrow.
Mm-mm.
I need vape juice money.
I took a drag off my vape, and it was just like burnt coil.
Ew.
I was like, fuck, I got
There's nothing worse than the taste of burnt coil.
I got 45 minutes before the show. Fortunately, the vape shop's literally 2 minutes down the road. Went in there, hollered at my boy. I said, I need me a couple of coils. He's like, I got you.
How much are a coil?
Like $5.
Oh, that's not bad.
Cheaper than a pack of cigarettes.
I'm having a hard time finding these tanks, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me turn the background off. Shit.
Tony, how about I actually, Tony, you like that?
Yeah, I was going to say, go get one like that.
Yo,
Go get your real one.
I'm keeping it really this. The smoke is too ridiculous off of those. Actually, let me show you something. I'll give you one better.
I need to go. I think I'm
I
going to
did
get one.
not download any music for tonight's show.
You ain't got stuff already?
No, I got stuff. But,
You want me to play some? You want me to play some music? Because I got some.
You know what?
A tank like this, ladies and gentlemen, I need these. These are the old school pen tanks.
Send me the info on that, and I'll see what I can find.
KingerTech T3S.
Yeah, send that to me, and let me see what I can find.
I just told you.
I know, but send it to me because I'm going to forget.
Yeah, I was going to say,
and I'm going to listen.
I'm
I'm 10 episodes behind listening on Spotify. So if you send it to me, I'll remember. I've got 3 vape shops like within 3 minutes of my house. I can see if they have.
Don't even have these because they said this is very hard to find even online.
You'd be surprised because this tank and this one, this is an old ass. It's not old. It's like 3 years old.
What brand is that mod?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's a Geek Vape. But I found out that the tank on this is universal as hell.
Oh, no shit.
No, it's universal. So you can put almost anything in it. That's what I was going to say. Tony, if you like this one, I will actually send this to you. This is one of my nicer extras that I have. The only reason I'm using it right now is just because I just changed the coil on this one.
It's too much.
So I'm
There's too
letting
much
it
smoke coming out of those, and it's too much of a drag. I like the tight pulls on these for real.
Yeah.
It's more concentrated and focused. Those right there, you fuck around and choke yourself like a damn car starting with this exhaust coming out the back of the motherfucker.
Well, no, but it's got a choke on it, doesn't it, Chris? You got a choke on it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn it up or down. I run it at 60.
No,
but it's also got an air valve. Yeah, it's got an air valve on it.
Got the air valve. You can crank down that air valve.
Most people can't find these pins anymore.
Let me look for you.
You good.
Like I said, send it to me what it is. Let me look for you. I've got 3 vape shops within like less than 5 minutes of my house, and then I've got a couple other ones here in town. And they've got a lot of random ass shit.
I'm gonna go get me a new vape, I want to get. There's a juice, and I don't remember what it's called, but it smells and tastes like popcorn butter. It's amazing.
It smells and tastes like ass. But
it's good.
No, let's go. Let's go ahead and take a real quick break. I'm gonna go ahead and Tony, you like this one? We played it Monday night. I'm gonna go do a little Blacktop Mojo rewind. I'm gonna go take a piss, and then I got all kinds of songs saved, so I can upload a couple shit while we're on break.
All right, cool.
So we'll be right back after a little Blacktop Mojo. You guys go check them out on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Go show them some.
We sent you.
Yeah, show them some love and let them know Nonsensical Nonsense sent you, especially Tony D.
Yeah,
because Tony would look like Shaq at their concert. Not as tall and not as big, but
he would stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah,
However, did you see that video of Shaq? Shaq was at some
yeah, but Shaq was loving. Yeah,
he was
Shaq
having a blast, dude. I don't know what the fuck the concert was, but that dude stuck out like a sore thumb.
Mm-hmm. It happens. What are you gonna do? But we'll be right back after a little Blacktop Mojo with Rewind. Yeah. Tony.
See what I have to deal with.
Rewind to yesterday morning. We were fine before we knew the world would end. If I told you we could go back to that morning again, would you drop everything, take my hand and follow? Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Sunshine, morning light creeping in, white lies, I don't know what to say again. It's illusion, better than the promise we give. When I love you, for some reason seems hollow. Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe. One wrong word and everything changed. Take it, I could take it, we lose everything we know. Fight back, tears about to take place. It comes unwound, goes in and out of bed. The stereo is screaming and the song don't sound the same anymore. Rewind the track the way back before we knew the world. Inside, I think I know the answer you give. In your eyes, can tell you barely holding me in. When I met you, we radiated life from within. But we chewed that up, and now it's time to swallow. Would you choose yesterday or tomorrow? Don't speak now, live in the moment, babe.
Thank you guys so much.
Welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first hour. Sorry, it was a little, you know. Was what?
Heated?
Well, heated. It wasn't heated. It was, much like a pimp. Our bitches got out of place, and we had to smack them around and put them
There you
back in
go.
their
I
fucking
like it.
spot. Put them back where they belong. But we do appreciate you guys hanging out. We do appreciate y'all listening. I'm Glick. This is Nonsensical Nonsense. We got Jeff in the house. We got Tony D in the house. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. Come hang out in the Shatters Box, shoot the shit with us, hang out, enjoy the show, all that fun jazz. And if you don't want to listen to us live, you can always listen to us on demand on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. We got you covered on all bases, baby. So go ahead and search us up at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow, give us a like. And if you guys would be so kind, we don't ask for a whole lot, but give us a share, help us grow. That's the name of the game. We want to get bigger. We want to get more ears and more eyes on us. And, hopefully provide a little bit of entertainment for you peoples. A little bit of an escape from reality, if you will, because the world's going to hell in a handbasket. We also got an email.
We're driving the truck it's riding on.
We're driving that goddamn truck, baby. We're driving that goddamn bus. Yes, sir. We also got an email if you guys want to reach out to us that way at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And we do have a merch store if you're interested in any of that fun jazz at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsense. Before we get into any more of our regular scheduled broadcast, I'd like to, for the elephant comment, I would like to give Jody. Jody's got a lot of firsts in this show. I'm going to get this soundbite. I'm going to download it.
Consider you to be the biggest first she's ever had on the show.
God damn. Well, not in all areas, but but we'll give her a little bit of these. Rick James, cold blooded. I will have that soundbite downloaded by Saturday. Oh goodness. No, that was awesome. I actually texted her during the break. I said that shit was priceless. Well played. Perfectly timed.
Well timed.
She said she knew you would like it, Jeffrey.
Yes.
It was very well played. So yes, I absolutely. A little tip of that. Yes. The cold-blooded salute. The nonsensical nonsense, Rick James, cold-blooded salute to the boss lady, the executive director of Nonsensical Nonsense.
Still her damn self.
Get down.
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
But after that first hour, I don't know how we.
How do you recover?
Gotcha, Tony. Let me look and see if I can find it up here. If I can, I'll send you some. Of course, they come with the Glick tax, and as we've learned, the tax man has cometh. Tony, let me teach you about Texas. Now, let me look and see if I can find them. I'll get you a few.
Make sure it's specific tank. Make sure that's specific tank. They got a couple of types, but I don't like the one with the cloth on the inside.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let me see what I can find up here. If you guys are, you might have to, you might come to a point where you need to, step your game up, update.
I'm not.
It's 2022. You got to keep it pushing.
Tony, he's that old guy. Get off my lawn. I'm not changing for nothing. Sir, we don't make that anymore. Yes, you do. God damn it. It's the only time Tony gets hyped.
Tony's going to go full Karen. I want to speak to your manager.
The guy at the vape shop ducks behind the counter and pauses back up. Yes.
He just turns around. Yes. How can I help you?
Let me go downstairs and get my manager. Yeah. Oh, wait.
My kids start bitching about something like, we're going to tell mom. I said, well, hold on. I'll go downstairs and get her.
Yeah. You don't want to speak to this manager? Well, let me take the elevator upstairs and I'll get the other.
Maybe I can take my canoe.
Yeah.
Or I can take
I don't understand why people don't like us, Tony.
I'll just take the escalator.
Don't worry, I'm going to edit the first hour out. Anyway, like it never happened. Because I have that power. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Shit.
I was going to say, doesn't that cost extra? Shit. Hoisted on your own baton.
Son of a bitch. Oh, man.
Hold on. Giant
It is,
dog.
That's a cute dog, though.
He's a beast.
It does.
He's actually super sweet.
Mm.
Well, if I sit on the
He
couch,
loves-
oh shit!
My daughter and that dog
I
just
sit
get
on
along
the
like
couch, so-
gangbusters. No, he actually stays on the floor. He's laying down by the door.
Yeah, because it's cool down there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the air conditioner's on here in the house.
My stepdaughter, her dog, when she comes up here with the dog will lay. He'll come out the cage and lay on the floor and go to sleep. I was like, mm-hmm. I roll right over to her. You all right? Go on, relax. She'll look at me while I'm like, you ain't gotta move. She's trying to slide over where I'm at. I'm like, just stay right there. Shoot. That cool floor, get him.
Charlie, when Charlie was in here, I have to have him back outside because I love that dog to death, but that dog sheds like you read about, man.
The white one that you enjoy
the
peanut butter time with? Charlie! I got a brand new jar
I
of
got crunchy
Jif.
this time.
I got Jif extra creamy.
No, but-
your
Pie toast.
favorite.
What's happening? Who's pie toast?
What's going on, Pie Toast? How you doing? Howdy. Mhm.
The problem with Charlie is he sheds like you fucking read about, and he's
Well-
got these long white hairs.
Mhm.
So you can't wear black around this guy because like Tony's shirt that he's wearing right now.
Oh,
it
yeah,
looked
absolutely.
like somebody just shaved on top. of it.
Mhm. Well, gentlemen,
Yeah.
onto a lighter note.
Please.
We can keep randomly riffing and raffing.
Yes.
Or I do have a continuation of the top 10 I started
Well, let's
last
do
week.
that because I'm curious.
Because we love dumb people at Nonsensical Nonsense.
We are those dumb people.
We're not that dumb.
Oh, yeah.
We are dumb, but we're not that dumb. We're not this dumb.
You got me there.
I can agree with you, but we'd both be wrong.
We both be wrong.
You see how I did? I used your own words
Yeah,
against you.
see what you did there.
1 out of 3.
You
1
got
out of
me
3.
You made fun of me about 1 out of 3, but I was listening to the show. I was listening to episode 140 the other day, and I was like, "Did Chris just say 1 out of 3?"
Yeah. No, I'm trust
Stole
me. I've
my
listened.
fucking idea.
I didn't steal your idea. You brought it up on the show.
It's a new segment. It's a floating segment.
I love how I'd use your words against you, and I get you back, and you automatically turn into a 1920s gangster. Nah, see? See, listen here. You stole my words, and you got me, copper.
Forgot about that guy.
What guy?
That one you impersonating. I remember that guy.
Yeah.
He was
You'll
on-
never
he was
take
on
me alive,
Scooby-Doo.
copper.
We used to do that voice on Scooby-Doo, man.
We used
Yeah,
to do that.
see? What you gonna do now?
We used to
See?
do that. We used to do that when we started. I don't even know where a 1920s gangster guy came from, but it was something we did a lot.
We were doing it
Oh
on
yeah,
Al Capone's
yeah.
house.
Whoa. Hold
We
on one
saved
second.
up-
Do what? With what?
Trying to show that you still have symptoms from COVID.
Yeah.
They were in the barbershop talking. Guy got it for retirement, receiving $4K a month.
For retirement?
Yeah.
Oh, so his retirement equaled that, not just the COVID
I
check.
gotta put my other headphone on so I could hear.
Yeah.
Better.
He said
We're
it was
listening to your conversation.
3 years or 2 years ago. Man, I learned some shit.
we're like on a
He's like
stakeout.
engaged.
The tension
constant
is
fan.
palpable. We're like on a stakeout. Oh, we're getting good information here. Fuck the subs, goddammit, Jeff. Listen.
You
Come here, Vulcan.
gotta prove
He
it. That's
really
the
just flag me down when all he's got to do is take himself off screen.
yes.
His damn son's in the same house as him.
Mhm.
He's 3 feet away from him, and he gave me that.
That's his retirement money. Yeah, that's not like a regular check. Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Well, I put a little
Smoke.
I was learning something from my oldest boy. Biggest of my oldest boy.
What's going on, oldest boy? Well, I don't know his name, so I'm just going off of what you told me.
I call him Trey.
Trey?
Yeah, he's the third. I call
What's
him Trey.
going on, Trey? Wait a minute.
How many kids you got?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Tony.
I'm a junior. He's the third.
But is your name Anthony? Oh, wait, no, you call him Trey because I never mind. It's a little slow. Let it catch up with this slow guy in the room.
The hair is supposed to be big, not your brain.
No, my brain's not big. The beard is big. The brain is not big. The train was.
You shouldn't drink the long water.
The train was catching up.
Just so everybody knows, Chris lives near an airport, and that just flew right over his head.
Meow.
What?
What you call him?
let's
Trace?
do
You should
that,
call him Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Uno, dos, tres, here. I didn't know you was a junior.
I'm technically a junior.
I don't think we call Tony D anymore. We now call him Junior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, change his name.
How do I change his name? I forgot.
You got to click on the triple dots.
I clicked on it. We're going to call him Junior.
As we go,
What was that from?
Side,
What was that from? Junior.
Jesus.
it's like, what was that show where they had Daryl, his brother Daryl?
That's my brother. This is my brother Daryl.
Brother Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl.
How you doing? I'm Daryl. This is my brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl.
Who are we? Dope.
Bob Newhart, man. My dad used to do that shit all the time.
Junior in the house.
There it is.
Junior. Jeffrey, aren't you a junior or something or another?
I'm technically a junior, yes. Although my dad and I have our middle names are different. First names are same.
Well, Jeffrey, you have a new name too, my friend.
Look at that. I'm special.
We have Junior, and Junior.
A double junior is a second. No, man. You crazy.
Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm the host,
we learn new things.
My co-hosts are Junior, and Junior.
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
That shit was funny. Every damn week you said that.
I should just. I'm an orphan and I don't have a family, so I can
And I'll
technically,
tell you what,
if I wanted to be, I could be a junior. So I'm Junior. Tony's Junior.
You'll never know.
and Jeff's
You don't know your real parents.
Jesus.
And this, folks, is how we get sidetracked, and this is why we call it a squirrel moment. Because 5 minutes ago, I was going to start a top 10.
I actually did see a meme that I meant to send you guys, and I totally forgot because I got sidetracked on something. But it's a squirrel, and it says, "I came in here for something, forgot what I wanted, retraced my steps, and came back, and it goes, and now I have to pee, and I forgot what I was going to talk about anyway." You need
to take that meme, screenshot it, go to your editing tool, your photo thing, and put Nonsensical Nonsense on it, and then post it. Yeah. Don't find it now. We're in the middle of a show.
No, but I did see it. I thought I saved it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But I was like, that is such us.
The squirrel moment with me was before these two gentlemen.
Yes.
I've always had my squirrel moments, hence the reason where squirrel came from.
Yes. No, but we've been saying squirrel since day one.
Well, yeah, since day one. But yeah, the squirrel thing started back on Periscope for me. And it rolled into, and then it rolled into TikTok.
Anybody with ADHD understands the squirrel moment, because if you have ADHD like we do, you could be like, "So I was doing it, squirrel."
I don't know what AD is, but I got 80 of them sons of bitches.
I got 80 of them.
But in all seriousness, what's up, Trey?
Come say hi.
Uh-oh.
Come say hi.
Shit, you know,
I'm saying hi, Trey.
Come say hi.
Oh,
He doesn't
He's
do
fucking
it.
talking to those. He's like, I ain't fucking talking to those white people.
Come over here. Yeah, come say
Fuck
hi.
them honkies.
Come say hi. Come say hi.
Crack
Yeah.
ass motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. That's
Well, you
good.
can say hi from the background.
He's making something to eat.
Ooh.
What's going on, Trey? Nice to meet
It's
you.
like father, like son. He's making something to eat.
Wait a minute. Wait until he says, Dad, you're on a podcast.
You didn't hear him say. You didn't hear him say.
I'm not coming on your podcast. Whatever, Dad. Don't worry, Tony. My kids do the same thing to me. I had a whole discussion with my oldest daughter the other night as I was taking to her friend's house for our 4th of July. Side note, actually, squirrel moment. Top 10 next hour.
Okay.
Goldfish. Tony said goldfish. Actually, we may not get. I don't know what we'll. I have no idea what's going to happen. Fuck it. We're just over here gossiping about things that happened. We're just over here gossiping about things that happened a year ago about people who don't know who they are. But so I was taking my daughter. She's my oldest daughter's 17.
Oh, I'm in Cancun.
And
squirrel?
No, I actually.
That was like the perfect squirrel moment. You're like, where is out?
I mentioned it's like
you're like, so I was going over to this.
I thought one of my kids was walking in the door because I thought fucking.
That was perfect.
I thought my
like the perfect example of a squirrel moment. He's like, so I was going to this first.
I wasn't going to the 4th of July party. My daughter was going to a 4th of July party with she's got her little clique, her and 4 of her friends or 3 of her friends or whatever. They're super tight, well, band geeks, whatever. And we was listening to the podcast like I do. And she was in the car with me and something came up and she was like, you just think you're so cool with your little podcast, don't you? And I'm like, first of all, we are listened to in over 20 countries.
That's right.
Second of all, we are in the top 15 of comedy genre podcasts in the Dominican Republic. And she was like, ooh, I will push you out of this fucking car at 60 miles an hour right now. I was like, yeah, you sure you want to go to this party with your friends? Because we could turn this car. But that's where I was going to go with that.
Yeah.
Tony D, I can't really. Jeff, you have no dog in this fight. Junior, you have a dog in this fight because you have an older daughter and your son's older. Mm-hmm. At what age did they start going to parties with their friends?
When their parents let them.
No.
Okay.
When did you allow your kids to start going to parties?
My kids were getting fucking wasted at 6 years old at the party.
He was a kid. There was a party. I took him. I do the same thing with Jason.
No, I'm not talking about like birthday parties and stuff like that. I'm talking about like, like parents were there and stuff like that.
Skating rink,
but it was
skating rink or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like it was at one of her friends. It was at her mom and dad's house, and they had a 4th of July party. So there were parents and relatives and other adults there, but it was like a party. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes. Trey went a couple times. I wasn't around because he was up with his mom. Jason, he gets
smoke we are. Yeah. No. Yeah. So it was like weird that I was taking her. And I knew she was going to a 4th of July party, and they had a normal cookout. I'm sure the adults were drinking. I don't think she was because I really don't think she was. I don't think she likes alcohol.
Well, she sees you and she's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I don't need it."
Fuck you, Jeff. Wait a minute. The slow train's coming into the station. It took a second.
Not for that bus.
Wait a minute. You son of a bitch.
Hold on. Lie down.
Do I want to be like my dad? Yeah, you want to be like your dad? Your dad's fucking cool. Speaking of my daughter, also my 17-year-old daughter, as we're listening to the podcast, and I've told Jody this. I've told Jody this. she's raising a son. Hell of a kid. The kid's awesome.
Hey, Till. I sent you.
What's up, Cheddar's Box Tim?
I sent you a message, man. For real.
But so it was just kind of weird, like taking her to her first, like, as far as I know, her first party. And I know she wasn't drinking. I know none of her friends were drinking, but it was a 4th of July party. They had fun and and all that stuff. But it was like, is she that old now? Like, no, it wasn't so much am I getting old, but it was like, is my little baby that was 2.5 months early and weighed 4 pounds?
Yes.
It is like, is this what we're doing right now? Like, she's going to a party, and I don't know that there was any boys or anything there other than like the older brothers of a couple girls. But you know what I mean? And it was just like, I guess this is what's happening.
Yes, it is. Just like it was when you were young.
And I didn't know because I was throwing parties at.
Oh shit!
I was throwing parties. I was throwing parties and getting. I was throwing parties and yeah. I was throwing parties and getting fucking hammered at 15.
I was gonna say,
we had 2 rules at my house. Or at anybody's house we went to, wherever the party was. You had 2 rules. Don't go in the house. And Tony will like this one. No fucking fighting.
Yeah.
Because and when we had parties, you knew if you got into a fight, regardless of the situation, regardless of who was involved, there was 4 dudes that you had to deal with if you got into a fight.
That's different. Yes,
and I was one of them.
No, I think the first party I threw, I was like 13.
I don't throw no parties.
But there was 2 basic rules: no fighting and don't go in the house, no matter where we were.
No cocaine, no sucking petrol out of people's cars.
Okay, well, we were in different worlds, Tony. We was in the.
We didn't roll like that in the countryside.
The hillbillies, the dumb hillbillies.
Field with a keg and a bonfire.
We had King and Jack Daniels, and some jackass always pulled out a guitar, and everybody was singing country song.
Well, we're going to take.
Never had a guitar at one of my parties.
Oh man, we always had guitars at parties that I went to.
Somebody always turned on their stereo in their car. I do remember.
Oh yeah, we always had music, whether it was from the car or by about 1 o'clock in the morning, you get a couple of guys who are like, "Hey, I got my guitar. Let's have an acoustic set," and then it'd be like 2 guys playing guitar and me. Of course, I always had to get in because I love singing them old country songs, even though I can't sing. But I love me an old country song, man. The more heartbreaking and the more tearful it is, I love the shit out of them old country songs. Oh, Hank Williams Sr., get to me. There's a tear in my bed because I'm crying for you, dear.
Hell yeah.
I'm so lonesome I could cry.
I remember at one of the parties, I don't know why, but we got yelled at by my mom. My mom came out. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're still partying. And she yelled at us because we were throwing paint cans in the fire, spray paint cans, and they would explode.
Basically,
like,
as we've said in previous podcasts, there's always that one guy. I got 5 gallons of gas. What are we going to do with it? Throw it on fire.
No, we would literally raid. We'd raid the barn for things that would burn.
Throw it on the fire, and then there was always 20 people that was encouraging that motherfucker.
I don't want to be rude and fall asleep on y'all again, but I'm tired.
In other words, Tony has to go.
I'm going to sleep.
Tony has to go. Speaking of fires, Tony has to go put out a fire.
He's got to go play with his dogs.
Tony, go down. I'm just fucking with you. Go get you some rest, bro.
Wow.
Don't all the bullshit and all the drama and all that shit.
Stress the
there's a TikTok video. Who said it? This too shall pass.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. This too shall pass. If you're having bad days, this too shall
Hanks
pass.
does it in a actors roundtable.
Yeah.
With
if you're having good days, this too shall pass. And Tony,
for every situation.
And Tony, like I said. Yeah, like I said, you never owe us on this podcast or anybody listening to this podcast an apology, because we pride ourselves on the fact that we are real We don't sugarcoat anything. And you've said it for the longest time since before you were on this show. Real talk. And that's what you get from us.
I did.
So-
I got talk. I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all Saturday. Everybody up there, I apologize for leaving. This is my fault, my bad. I really am.
You're good, man. Go get you some rest,
I
brother.
didn't sleep last night, and I've been running. My sleep has only fuck off. But
I'll ask one thing before you leave.
What's that?
You got to tell the people one thing.
Oh yeah, I'm tired.
That's not what I wanted you to tell the people. You already told the people that.
You gotta end the show right my way in case I come back. Mother had you, mother made you, and
Motherfucker you.
Yeah. Y'all be good. I really am. I really am.
Yeah. Go get you some rest, brother.
Yeah, take her easy, and if she's easy, take her twice.
Ooh, she nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's nasty.
When she's drunk, it's your fault. I'll holler at y'all later.
Much love, brother.
All right.
He ain't wrong.
Jesus.
Not only does motherfucker forget his closing line, he wants to leave on that note. If she's drunk, it's your fault. Bang. The train was not slow. The train was not slow on that one.
Daddy's rich, treat her right. If her daddy's poor, do what you like.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's actually from a song, and I was like,
I'm gonna pull a Tony here, and these are the words of that guy right there, not the words
I'm
of
not saying it's something to live by. But
the words of Jeffrey Jr. Not the words of Glick. Not the words of Glick. You're that guy who said yes, no means yes, and yes means anal. You're that guy at the frat house. And you got all your other frat brothers chanting it. No means yes. Yes means anal. Anal.
I don't think if I would have went to college, I would have joined a frat. I honestly don't think so.
I think if I would have went to college, I would have turned into Van Wilder or Will Ferrell in Old School. One of the two, or a combination of the two. I have no idea. College life would not have been good for me, because that was right around a. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. Jesus, Tim, did you have a seizure on your keyboard? Tim was like, "That's a throwback." Do I smell toast? Fucking blacked out on his keyboard. Oh man, what a show tonight! What a show! I had actually thought-provoking conversation that I wanted to bring up.
Well,
and
I had that one question that we talked about before I got that phone call.
What are you gonna do, Jeff? What are you gonna do, Jeffrey? I feel like
I'm like a stick on a river. You just got to go with the flow.
I feel like we got our balls out of our girlfriend's pocketbook, and we put them full on display. We're not even done with the show yet. That's the thing. Fucking baby. Oh, what's up, little baby?
Oh.
Tim's got a new baby. He's a new daddy.
Yeah. Don't worry, the dad jokes are coming.
Oh, that's the other thing. That was the other thing I was going to bring up about not only my daughter going to her first party the other night.
So this
for
is
4th of July.
First party?
It's first party I've taken her to.
That you know of.
I can't vouch for the you know how mothers will trash on dads and they're like deadbeat dads, and they'll call him a sperm donor. They won't call him a dad. They'll call him a I think us men, because it's about equality these days.
Amen to that. Equal rights.
I think we need to come up with a name for shitty ass moms. I gotta be careful because my kids are here.
Wombs to rent.
Wombs to rent.
Wombs to rent. The womb rental.
Yeah, the womb rental, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I don't know what the hell's going on over in that fucking world, because
At the end of the day,
as David Letterman would say, Ooh. Baby dick, baby dick.
No, but you know, at the end of the day,
I'm waiting for that comment for Tim to come out here one night and go, Glick, you son of a bitch. I sang baby dick to my baby daughter. And Tony's going to be like, look what you did, Glick. Look what you did, Glick. He sang baby dick to his daughter. You feel good about yourself? Yeah.
Fuck that. I was walking around the house singing that shit.
I'm actually on that episode right now. and that's his title. And as soon as it popped up on my phone, I was like, baby dick, baby.
The rest of the day you're singing it. Yeah, man.
But shit was so as I said, I listened to the podcast with the kids, and some of our conversations we start to get into a conversation on the podcast, and I'm like, skirt, let's go to a different podcast.
Fast forward.
But I can't remember what the hell we were talking about. My daughter was like, "You're so immature," and I was like, "Look," I was like, "Here's it. I'm gonna give you an insider secret. I'm gonna give you a trick to the trade.
Yeah.
As men, as boys, we hit 14 and we stop maturing. At that point, we're done. We're done. We laugh at farts. We laugh at silly shit,
and we laugh when kids fall down.
And then something else happened, and she was like, "You are so immature," because I'll be in my bedroom watching TV or whatever, and I'll run out of my room just to fart on the kids. But something happened, so tonight I had to go to the vape shop. Right. And my change, I paid with cash. Cash was send me a link on Instagram. Okay, yeah, definitely. Smoke, I got you. What's up, dude?
Dad, come here, snack.
Yeah. Did you eat?
Yeah.
Did you eat 2 of them chicken titties?
Yeah, I ate.
Fucker didn't even skip a beat. He was like, "Yeah, I did."
That's
my son. That's my son. That's my boy. He come from the. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We can keep talking.
No.
Shit. How did I do this before? How did I invite this guy? How did I invite this gentleman?
Who?
Smoke.
Yeah,
Yes. I'm trying to, but I can't remember how I did it before. I had to send it to his email.
You were talking about farting on the kids. I like to do the jump scare to the entire family. For instance,
yeah. Oh, dude.
My wife was plugging something in behind the dresser, and I came up behind her, and I was like, and she jumped and got mad.
Check your email, Smoke.
And then the other day, the toaster oven, I have that little special spot connected in the kitchen cabinetry I built. And it come unplugged because somebody had bumped it. And Kevin's plugging it in, and I went, and he got mad and stormed off.
Oh, dude.
I laughed so hard I almost pissed myself.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm not even gonna do it. You do
it." My kids will be out like in the living room watching TV, and I'm doing whatever because as we've discussed multiple times between you and I,
right?
We always have to be doing something. Our hands, idle hands, and that's what kills Jody. And I'm sorry, baby, if you're still listening. I can't help it. Hence the reason why I went through and tightened all your fucking handles.
Idle hands are the devil's playground.
So, I see things, but, I'll be doing something, doing whatever I'm doing. And the kids will all be out in the living room watching YouTube or watching a movie or watching a TV show. And I'll walk out in the doorway.
There he is.
And I'll look at them. And I'll smile. And I just go. And then at this point, how they don't know it's coming, I don't understand. But I'll look at them and smile, and I'll walk out. Like I'll walk to the kitchen, and I'll pop my head back in, and I'll go. It scares the fuck out of all 3 of them. Or like one of them will come out and start talking to me, and I'm just like, yeah. Yeah.
My wife does the same thing, but she looks at it. She'll look at you while you're talking, and then go, "Take out the plates."
Yeah, and it gets them every time. And but what I was going to say about going to the vape shop today, I did a rarity. I don't pay with cash for a whole lot of things, but so I was at the vape shop, and the guy told me and I gave him the money, and he was like, I owe you 69 cents back. And I went, I did that. And he went, we had a moment.
Every time.
That's a bad moment.
That was a good moment.
It's one of the greatest moments when it's a connection that everybody makes when they like. One of the things I say at work all the time, I have clients that when they reach 69 days, I send them a final email because they haven't done anything yet. And I mention it in meetings. And I'm like, once they hit 69 days, because I find it funny, that's when I send their final email. And my boss is like, why do you find it funny? And I'm like, because it's 69. He's like, what are you, snicks? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but no, we both had that
for 8 months. Yeah. You know I'm 6 years old.
Yeah, we both had that little laugh, that little chuckle, that little moment, and I was like, "Sorry, man." And he's like, "Nope." And I told him, I was like, "It's funny because it's with the shop I go to all the time," and he was like, "Damn, dude, you slumming it today." As soon as I walked in, I said, "Dude, I'm getting ready to do the podcast." He was like, "What is the name of your podcast?" And I said, "Oh, it's Nonsensical Nonsense. So check it out if you got time." YouTube and Twitch will be live tonight. If you don't want to catch it live, you can watch us on Spotify, or listen to us on Spotify. And he's like, "Yeah, I got to check that out." But I was telling him, I was like, it's funny because I had this conversation with my daughter about guys. We hit 14 and we just
stop maturing.
We just stop maturing. And we stay 14 for the rest of our lives. But real quick, the new voice you guys are.
My grandfather to his grave was just crack jokes like that. I was like 69.
Yeah, but real quick, the new voice you guys are hearing. Let me welcome my man, my brother, Sunday Night Smoke. From
Hey,
what's going on, brother?
Thank you for having me, my man. It's good, fellas. I'm just tagging in for Tony D just to add some extra voicage to the shit. You know what I mean? Add some extra voicage.
I see what's going on behind the scenes. Tony gets his belt before I get my belt. Now all of a sudden you guys are a tag team and you guys are tagging each other in and out.
Nah, we roll individual champs. We roll individual champs. Fuck that. It's like the Four Horsemen. We're 4 individual champs. We can rotate, but all the belts are like individual championships and shit. So keep your eyes out on keep your eyes out on, keep your eyes open. Today, if you didn't get to, definitely you should. Yeah, I'm just saying, but should be any day now, my friend.
Oh, trust me,
any day now. Tony D was like, "Oh shit." I'm
anxiously anticipating it because
you got the smoking skull, bro. You smoking skull, man.
My man,
skull, bro.
Dude, you don't know how excited I am for that because I was just talking shit, and Smoke was like,
"Listen, I actually had one. It was so funny that you mentioned the shit. I was like, oh shit, I actually do have one
because I was legit about to buy one because
I was like, nah, I got you because I owed you one. I owed you a belt. and so yeah, you got a smoking skull with the little gray. I sent Tony D the picture before thing. Nice. I don't know if he forwarded it to you, but it got like the little. I sent him a picture in the text because I don't have your number. But
shit, hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you my number.
Yeah, it has the fucking what's the name like that little snake skin kind of shit on the inside of it also. like a little snaky kind of shit.
Look, you might think I'm shitting you. Jeff might think I'm gonna wear that bitch every freaking podcast. It's gonna be off my shoulder.
Listen, man, you good, man,
dude.
You good. Good. Like I said, I owed you the belt for a while, bro. Because you holding it down, and I love what y'all doing over here, man. You, Jeff, PD, I love what y'all doing over here, man. Keep up the good work. But let's get back to the shenanigans.
Junior.
A couple of juniors. Yeah, you like a fucking second or a third. Like if you're a junior, you're a fourth.
Yeah, shit. I don't know.
You're a quarter. You're a quarter of daddy.
No, but if you literally go by I'm the fourth, it just makes you sound like such a douche.
I'm just glick.
Nah, because if you come from royalty, whatever the fuck you call it, like a George Foreman. George Foreman got like a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Oh, dude, did you see what Tim just said? That would be awesome. I got to start that. I got to give Tim all the love. Look at that. Tim said, "Smoke, you got to get a hardcore belt,
WWE hardcore belt." Oh shit! No, I do not have one. I can't.
You got to make it with all the receipts.
Oh shit! Like stamp all the receipts on the.
Yeah.
Oh, stamp. Oh wait, hold on. Oh shit.
Hey, Smoke, I gotta get with you and figure out how you what you do or what you use to get them sound effects to come up like that without killing the mics.
It's well, we'll talk after the show because I could actually send I can send you the link to get it. It's not very expensive at all. It's pretty thing, and like you can program your own shit, like kind of how you play the "You Got Me Fucked Up." But it's just audio.
Yeah.
But it go through a little smooth kind of.
Yeah. No, I like that. I'm gonna get that. I want to. If I could create my own, I want to do the "You Got Me Fucked Up." And I'm gonna do "Baby Dick, do baby."
You can pre-program 4 of them. Like we'll talk afterwards because I'll send you the link. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that whole 69 thing that you were talking about, Chris, it's like I've got it. It's to the point where anybody around us here in the family, if somebody says 69. Somebody in the house is going to go.
I'm still here, but I'll be right back. Yeah, exactly.
Go for it. We here.
That's the podcast I'm on. Is where we talked about the universal response. Nice,
yeah, nice. That is the universal response. Just nice. And like my kids are real into. I got them into Bill and Ted: Excellent Adventure, and my son. I love those movies. You know, I love me some Keanu Reeves. And I think it was like a couple years ago, I sat my kid down. I said, "You got to see this movie," because he's always like, "What did you watch when you were a kid?" kind of thing. And I show him old movies. I showed him Major League the other day, and he was, you know, the whole Bob Uecker line is just a bit outside. He tried for the corner and he missed. Like I use that daily, stuff like that. I constantly quote movies and stuff like that, and. My wife sent me a message the other day. She's in Europe again, and she says the hostel I'm staying at, the room I'm in, is room 69, and she went, "It's nice." She literally just said, "Nice." She said the guy gave her the key, and she's like, she looks at the key and it says 69 on it. And she goes, "Nice." She thought it was pertinent that she told me she's staying in room 69. I was like, "Nice."
Definitely.
It just goes to show you the immaturity goes across all ranges of people, because even the guy that handed her the key just kind of chuckled as he gave it to her. He was just like, "Man, here you go."
It's not immaturity. Like we gotta, listen. Laughter is the key to this. We gotta have some fun, man. Life is too serious. We gotta have fun, man. Like all we have is fucking as adults. We're Gen Xers, like
you got to remember is you can't take life too serious because nobody's going to make it out alive.
Nobody's going to make it. Like
nobody's going to make it out alive. At the end of the day, if you can't laugh about stupid shit, like Chris and I and Tony, we all rip on each other all day long, and we're not doing it to be assholes. We're doing it because it's funny, and you can't take it serious because at the end of the day, we're going to do the same thing to you as you do it to us.
So, yeah, absolutely.
We gotta smile, man. Smile, have fun, laugh. That's like that keeps you vibrant in life. Like as you get older, like we're all Gen Xers, like we're all like 40 plus.
Right? Oh yeah, we're definitely Gen Xers.
Yeah, so we're Gen Xers. So at this point, when you become a grown up, you're raising children, or you're married, or whether you're single, whatever the case is. At this point in life, it's like you're at the halfway point, because the average person may live, the average man, because listen, we die younger than the women. So say we'll live to 80 or 75. We're at the halfway point already. No, well, it's just that we work harder and we sacrifice our bodies more.
I mean, there's literally videos, and Chris and I see these videos like this all the time of guys like changing a light bulb on a stairwell when they're standing on 2 sets of chairs and half a ladder.
We're
like, fuck it, I don't need to go buy a real ladder. I got 2 chairs. And then you look like guys die earlier because we're stupid.
Welcome to the internet. Before there was no internet to expose this, but now we get security cameras.
Yeah, because a long time ago, once upon a time, our forefathers they created a saying, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
And us as men, we still thrive on that it's a machismo thing. You know, I'm wearing a Macho Man Randy Savage shirt right now. It's a
big up to that shirt. Yeah, I saw the top of the sunglasses. I was trying to identify that. Okay.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Macho Man. Go for it.
Yeah, R.I.P. But it's a machismo thing, man. Like,
it's not even
you know, like
thing. It's
it really is
a lazy thing.
It's not a lazy thing.
Maybe
it's
not.
It's a. I'm a man. I got this. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it work. Now we're probably going to be a good 12 to 18 beers in when the light bulb goes off.
There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer to this.
I was looking. I found a website that's like nothing but tools where I can order off of.
Yeah.
And because I'm in the process of ordering a bunch of stupid tools that I don't need, and I saw it's for when you put a ladder on stairs, and it's like an extension of the step.
Yeah.
And I'm why would I buy that?
It's a miniature scaffold, but it's for painting. It's if you want to paint a wall. If you have a high drop.
It's literally like a C that you set on the stair and put the one leg of the ladder that you're using instead of having one leg on the stair and one leg floating.
Just go buy a little giant ladder. You can adjust it and
Gorilla ladder, the foldable one. You mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do I need a ladder anyways? I'll Spider-Man this shit.
But that's the thing.
No, that's why we're stupid.
But that's the thing.
Spider-Man this shit.
I'm stupid. This is sitting my table saw.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. If the four of us, the five of us, we're gonna go ahead and loop. Sorry, Tim, you're in the fold.
Fuck it, you're here, Tim. Tim, you touch you by. Goddamn it, you comment, you're in.
If myself and Jeff and Tony and Smoke and Tim, we were all hanging out, whether it be around the pool down there in some tropical island that Smoke likes to visit, or if we're hanging around a fire in the middle of bumfuck nowhere ass country, and I've got a window that is giving me fits, we're gonna sit there, we're gonna be drinking, and all of a sudden randomly the light bulb's gonna come on, and I'm gonna go, boys,
I can fix it.
We're gonna fix that window. And all four of you are going to co-sign, and you're going to go right along with me.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why men die before women, because we know there is not a single man out there that has a friend that is going to go,
that's not a good idea.
That's probably not a good idea. No, all his friends are going to go, yeah, let's do this.
I'll hold the ladder.
I'll hold the ladder.
One beer.
Smoke's like, I got the cooler. Tony D's like, give me the beer out of your hand. Tim's like, this is going to be really cool. Let me. In 2022, Tim's got the camera. He's like,
yeah. No, but like I remember as a kid sitting around a bonfire.
Nobody's going to call the paramedics. That's the problem. Our wives or significant others are going to go, you five fucking idiots.
No,
one of you are going to die. No, they're checking our insurance policies.
Yeah,
they're not calling the paramedics.
No, but like I remember as a kid sitting around a campfire going, I bet you, drinking, of course, 18, 20 years old going, I bet you I could jump that fire pit.
Oh God, I can't tell you. Man, I can't tell you how many times we did that. And then
it turns jumping over the motherfucker. Yeah. Somebody falls in.
Shit.
Jeff and I are both from the country. We're both from the country. We're from the middle of nowhere. So Tim said, I'm the goddamn paramedic.
Big up to the champion of paramedics, man.
Yeah.
Good looking out, Tim. We need you, man. When we make a rational
that's
decision.
That's a good guy to have around said campfire.
You gotta have him.
You just bandage you up. You guys go right back to drinking.
Yeah, we go
gotta have
right
a Tim in the group, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Tim's our guy. We don't. Tim's telling our wives and significant others, I got this. I got this. He's going to the
truck.
He's going to the truck. He's going to the truck, grabbing a bottle of Jack Daniels in his paramedic bag. Don't worry, I got this under control, ladies.
You broke your leg.
A bottle of Jack and a roll of gauze. Here you
go. Here, take this leather belt, bite down on it, and take a couple shots of Jack Daniel. Bite this leather belt. This is gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Somebody get it on camera. I'm a man, God damn it.
Exactly. No, there's something. Even my neighbor that I'm babysitting dog. The other day he and I are out here drinking while playing with RC cars, and we were like, I bet you I could jump the car with this. And he's like, well, let's start smaller. let's jump one of the kids.
Oh,
So we had kids laying down. We're jumping over them.
Wait a minute. When you said we got these RC kids, I bet we could jump the kids. I honestly thought you had the kids standing up like this.
No, we had them laying down. You know, it's like $100
that would have been
fucking
gross.
RC. It's not like it's not like
all I picture is a kid eating an RC right to the face.
No, but like we were out there, we were out in the pool playing with the RC boat and trying to zigzag through the kids.
Tim said, "Look at these fuckers. I guess I got to work tonight."
And that's
That is the absolute goddamn truth.
Gotta have a Tim in the group, man.
Yeah, we gotta have a Tim.
You got to, man.
We've dubbed Tim because Tim and Jim do their podcast and their show together, and he's so serious and to the point. And then he comes into our Chatters box, and Tony and I have dubbed him Chatters Box Tim because he's a totally different person in the Nonsensical Chatters box than what he is, anywhere else you see him.
Going back to the whole what you were saying machismo thing, Chris, I think you're right because it comes down to one of the groups I follow on Facebook it's called OSHA Who.
Oh yeah, I follow.
Man, like, the unregulated. Oh no,
no, but like Chris, you've seen my table saw.
Hey,
how dangerous is that fucker?
Oh my God! You got to post a video of you using that thing on our page, or send me a video and I'll put it all over all of our social media. I am currently in a battle with the OSHA Who group. They don't like me because they said your podcast has nothing to do with our group.
I beg to differ. Actually, if you listen, all we do is talk about the stupid shit.
I said, "Listen here, you fucking pussy."
This is what not to do. This is how not to be safe.
And the admin had the nerve to tell me, "I don't know who you are, but you will not call me a pussy." And I was like, "I will find you, and I have a particular set of skills. I will find you, and I will show you that our podcast belongs on your page." This admin does not like me at all, and I fuck with them constantly.
What's funny is I post on there all the time, and I've never had him give an issue about the podcast.
I fuck with them constantly. I'll see him comment on somebody's post, and I'll be like, "Hello, hello." Wow. I'm still here. The boogeyman is here. Smoke. I feel like I've been dubbed the boogeyman, man. Like everybody. It's like don't speak his name.
No, you can buy these.
Don't say his name because he'll get us.
How many times? Like you get 3 times, 2 times? How many times you get to say it before you go get them?
Once.
Yeah.
God damn. That's like fuck it. Big up for a short fuse, man.
Smoke. I got no chill, bro. I got no chill.
Shout out to no chill, man.
No, at the end of the day.
That's why before long I'm gonna be rocking.
He's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why before long I'm gonna be rocking the greatest heavyweight championship belt of all time. Goddamn Stone Cold Smoking Skull.
Listen, you gotta that's the Glick smoke.
Yes, that's a Glick smoking.
You gotta personalize that shit.
I will. I'll figure out. I'll personalize it without disgracing it too much.
Listen, man. Remember.
Look, I just want to wear that bitch in public. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna have my 9mm on my hip and my smoking skull wrapped around my waist. Just walking around Newark like I own this fucking place. I'm gonna go down to Cincinnati and Jody's gonna be like, no.
Oh, shit. Y'all got open carry in you got open carry out there. Wow. Okay.
We not only do we have open carry, but they just passed a law last month that you can conceal carry without a permit.
Oh, where the fuck is you in Ohio? Wow,
I'm in Ohio. It's becoming
Ohio. Big up to LeBron James for pushing legislation. LeBron James. That's a joke actually because he's liberal. That's a joke. But
oh yeah, Fuck
That's a
yeah.
joke. I'm just saying. I'm
That's
just
right.
saying. That was like a shade. That was a down low shade right there.
No, but at the end of the day, Chris and I have told stories on here about the fact that we've gone to school and then realized our gun is still in the back of the
Oh
truck.
yeah, no, it was cool. Like, but nobody cared. That was the thing. You know, as long as it was quote unquote unloaded. Sorry, I got the fuck yeah was because Jody is currently watching AEW. I don't know if she's
shit
watching us, but my man Wardlow is the new TNT champion.
Oh, okay. I'll catch the replay on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch a replay. I'm actually gonna watch the replay this weekend when I'm down there.
Big up the Sling TV, man.
Yeah, no, I watch it because I don't have TBS.
That's my network. That's the network.
Yeah, okay, I gotta get it. Mm-hmm. I gotta get it. But I'll go down there and I'll watch the replay. But fuck yeah, my dude, that's my dude. I love me some Wardlow. But she just hit me up. I don't know if she's still watching the show.
He's like the new Goldberg, man. Like if you go on YouTube tonight, that should be on YouTube, bro. That should be on YouTube. By the time we're done in another hour or whatever, that shit'll be on YouTube. Somebody's gonna post that. Speaking of,
and Jeff, I know you don't watch wrestling, but Smoke.
Right.
Yes.
You watch wrestling.
Go for it. Mm-hmm.
Austin fucking Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me he is not a Wish version of John Cena right now.
Listen, I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link.
Look at side by side pictures and video.
They are the video.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like Austin Theory.
You know what happens is this, and I'm gonna. This is as Tony D. This is a quote to Tony D. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna send you. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me take a sip. God damn it. Hold on.
With that being said, drink again.
Yeah, man.
Spoiler alert. Sipping on, man. That sounds good. I can't see you, but it sounds like you're sipping on something good. I heard you.
Oh no, this is a fruit. This is actually this is a fruit punch on the rocks, but I'm smoking a nice little
okay. So for you, we'll say
recreational.
For me, it's string, but for you, it's toke.
Yeah, a little recreational.
Yeah,
a little recreational. A little something. Yeah.
A little something.
I'm on vacation this week. I gotta make a few.
You're always on vacation, bro. I gotta get on.
Don't you tell nobody.
I gotta get on your level. That's what we gotta talk. We gotta talk so I can get on your level where Jody and I can always be on vacation. You know.
You gotta make time to live, man. Like I say, once you hit 40, it's just, man.
Oh listen. No, absolutely. That's a good, little squirrel moment, a little sidetrack moment, but absolutely. Send me that leak of the Austin Theory John Cena thing because I was looking at that and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker looks like John Cena when he came out aggression era, when he came out and slapped Kurt Angle in the mouth and everything.
It's not just him, because remember, if you look at historical, because remember Slam TV, because you should have that by Saturday. So hopefully, like after you guys do your Saturday run, we can do a late night Saturday. Kind of how we was planning to do
I can't do a late night Saturday.
We'll schedule it whenever we gotta do it, we're gonna do it. But everybody will be strapped up, and we're gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my man. Take your time. Don't worry. We go. But ultimately, I'm gonna send you a link. Like, what happens is like in classic wrestling, because Slam TV is the classic wrestling network.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna respark that on Twitch. So I'm gonna rebrand. I'm sorry to do a promo. I'm gonna rebrand.
No.
Then I smoke on TV. I always got to say that before I say it. I know you don't care about that shit. Nobody gives a shit about that. When you have a guest, everybody does promo. But I'm going to rebrand Sunday Night Smoke podcast on Twitch. I'm going to rebrand that to Slam TV. So on Slam TV, I actually viewed a stream on a different network, and it showed like, and it brought us back to the classic wrestling feel real quick before Jeff get back. Let's cover some wrestling. Every wrestler has reinvented something an old wrestler did. Because before we had a Nature Boy, you had another Nature Boy.
You had Buddy Rod was.
You had what was his name? Buddy.
Was it Buddy Rogers?
No, that was yes. I believe
the original Nature Boy.
The original in the 70s before we Before we were like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like think about that. So every era So before you had the Hulk Hogan, you had the Billy Graham, the superstar.
Yeah, superstar
And
Billy
before
Graham.
him, you had somebody else, and I don't know who that was. And I'm sorry that I'm not old enough to go further back, all the way to the 40s. But like, if you like kind of go deep into it, and I'm sorry I haven't been taking my notes, but I've been watching these things on the late night, just on the humble when you have a little spare time, and just to go further back. But like and right now you're seeing the same Mr. Twist. Jeeves, what's up? Jeeves in the house, man. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, brother?
Thanks for joining us, my man. Like, share, subscribe. You know what we do. Good seeing you, my man. And every wrestler reinvents himself. So right now you'll have, say, the new version of Ric Flair would be, say, in AEW, say the MJF.
Yeah, you know, I can't stand that motherfucker, but you're not wrong.
But listen, but that's the same way he came in the game.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So through their career, they're gonna switch from heel to face. You know, and this is wrestling chat for those that don't know.
But that's the thing that kills me. Sorry about the wrestling. This is what we do on Nonsensical Nonsense.
Yeah, we literally broad.
You know, when people ask me, they're like, "What is your show about?" Everything.
Everything.
Really? Everything except politics and religion. Everything. But wow, that was the thing that was killing me. It was like, who does MJ? I can't stand that motherfucker. And I love Ric Flair. I love me some Ric Flair. Give me a heel Ric Flair. Give me a good babyface Ric Flair. I don't care. Give me Ric Flair all day, every day. I can't stand MJF. I kind of want to punch him in his face.
But you know what? I mean, you know, listen, hey man, I hope we live another 50 years. I hope we live till 100 with our faculties and we keep rocking. I hope we the longest living. And if we still watch wrestling, he'll be the new Ric Flair. Like, remember, the characters, it's a certain character in a certain lane that has to reinvent themselves. Like, remember, back in the days, we had the Wild Samoans in the 80s. And then you had like remember the bloodline is like all that comes from like Rocky Johnson, the Wild Samoan,
that
all family related, that family Maivia tree, all of that stuff.
What is that? The Ionola family?
Family, yes, something to that effect. But like, you know, like they all come from that family, the bloodline is that. So you can, all these things are viewable. Like you can research it on like popular you know, like video sites like YouTube, etc. You can research these things, but like it's all family. Back to Jeff. What's good, man? That was a quick wrestling promo. Back to Jeff. What's good? Let's do regular stuff.
Back to the nonsensical nonsense.
I had one of my colleagues had to call me and explain a few things about her new client.
Smoke and I turned this into Slam TV. That was actually and Smoke, don't ever worry about putting your shit out there. You see how I slide our stuff in from time to time.
I'd be joking, man. I was joking about that.
Don't ever worry about it. Don't you put your shit out there, man. Let people know where they can find you. But that is actually honestly where Smoke and I connected and we became friends, was the Slam TV with the wrestling. And then it went from
I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is.
And that's what I love, like
it's sports in general. I just can't.
You know, that's what I love. One of the million bazillion things I love about my girl now. She likes wrestling, so she watches wrestling. Not so much into WWE, but she's more into AEW, which is cool because AEW puts out
I love the independent shit, man.
Yeah, AEW puts out an amazing product, and boy, last week in Blood and Guts. That Jericho Appreciation Society,
that fucking cage, that double cage shit,
man. Them boys, the Jericho Appreciation Society, and the Blackpool Combat, whatever the hell they call it, man.
The Combat Club, yeah.
Boy, they went to fucking war.
That was pretty serious. And let me just big up real quick before we get off the topic. I want to big up GCW. Okay. GCW, it's independent wrestling.
Yeah, I've seen them on, I think, TikTok. I've seen them.
We saw them live a couple of weeks ago in New York City. Big up to Ted Hicks. For those that are familiar with Late Night Parents, co-hosted by Tony D. Sorry for giving plugs. Ted Hicks bought some tickets for us. So we bought the boys out there, some of the sons and nephews. Oh man, that shit is like Fight Club. We had a blast. I was out there. I bought a belt. You know, I gotta snatch something out. Well, I bought a fucking mask. Like we had a fucking ball. And it's like it's small venue, like Like I'm talking like less than 1,000 people, so it's very
nice.
intimate. Like it's like Fight Club shit.
Yeah.
Like it has the upstairs and downstairs and like seats and standing room only. Like the shit.
Nice.
Oh man, big up Ted Hicks, man. For
there's really nothing
man.
like that around here.
Really, would you be in Mexico? There's not like the luchador.
There is, but I wouldn't even know where to go. Like in Cancun, they have bullfights on Wednesdays, and I've been once or twice.
I'll be in Cancun in August. I'm gonna check you out. We're gonna connect. Man, I'll be there in August. That's why I sent the message earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
what the hell, Smoke?
Hell yeah, man.
Copy.
We'll come hang out.
See, this is why we got to talk. This is why we got to talk, Smoke, because Jody and I are trying to get on that level of always being on vacay.
Hey.
Listen,
Elon, you'll get that chance.
Smoke said,
nothing is easy. No, I'm just saying, like we talk, but like nothing is easy, man. Like this shit is all blood, sweat, and tears. Like it's not blood, sweat, and tears, and taking chances and be willing to take losses. And like nowadays, shit is getting a little tighter. Like I'm not willing to take chances.
I'm actually.
Like, are you?
We're gonna talk. Huh?
Smoke, are you a big time pusher in New York? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm talking about no, man. Listen, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna talk off the screen. I'm not into that kind of shit. No, hell to the no.
Smoke said,
nah, man. Nah, I'm an engineer, man. I'm an engineer. This is all clean money, man. I'm an engineer. I do consulting. I do other shit. I do other. Yeah, I do like nah, this is all legal money, man. This is all blood, sweat, and tears, like working my way up through the ranks over the years.
Kingpin in New York.
Nah.
Hey, if you need some muscles,
don't put that. Don't even put that vibe out there, man. Wait, hold on.
Smoke, if you need some muscle, I got you.
Listen, wait, time out. Wait. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Nah, this is all blood, sweat, and tears, man.
If you need some muscle, I got you, Smoke. Okay.
Nah, even if you would, even like we met later on in Haps, but like for example, I would be on like one of the broadcasters, like Mike Bathurst. I would be on this thing, and he's like, "What are you doing next year?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pursuing my like I'm pursuing engineering." You know what I'm saying?
Legal.
So this was last year we were talking about. Yeah, everything is. Come on, man. Like
it's all legal as long as
hobby shit. Yeah. Like off. I'm just saying. No, every like engineering. Once you get licensed in the state, you good. Like you get like license. If you get a degree in college or you get a license from the state, but after you get your degree, you still have to get licensing to do certain things. So that's what it's all about. Like, I mean, I didn't expose too much in my personal life. Motherfuckers track me down. But I'm just saying, like,
baby, I know you're listening.
Everything is clean, man. This is all this clean, man. We for the children, man. Hard work, sacrifice. Like buckle down, disappear for a year or two. Get your head in the fucking books and get licenses, get your CDL. Like there's blue collar opportunities out there, man. You don't gotta go through 4 years of college.
Like $150,000 a year to drive truck.
Listen, get a CDL. Listen, you don't have to go through 4 years of college. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I skipped the fucking middleman. And like I didn't have to get a degree in engineering. You understand what I'm saying? Look for the exact type of engineering you're trying to do if you're into that. Look what your state requirements are.
I read somewhere that Google is actually turning away people with degrees and going with people without.
Listen, like a lot of people have been. This is a whole nother conversation. Like I'm on some shit. Like we've been bamboozled as a country, and we've been given certain type of information that have been contradictory to the rate of success. From what people are experiencing in the country, because people are turning away. I'm sorry, Jeff. People have been like, because I'm from the inner city. Okay,
right.
I'm from the inner city originally. I'm from a large city. I'm from New York. Obviously, I'm from a large city. I'm from the inner city originally. And they're not giving people the proper blueprint. You understand what I'm saying? They're sending people to college, and people are coming out with student debt to the amount to the amount of where they should own a house. You're coming out of college with $200,000 student debt, and you're looking for a career that you can't. And you're looking for a fucking career that you can't, and that's not available. You're looking for something that's not available for you there. So what's happening is that the push for trades, now there's a shortage for trades. And real quick, I just want to just drop this in 2 minutes real quick before I don't want to just like hog this shit up. But this is shit that we need to put out there, man. Like, let's be honest too. Like we are responsible for the world we leave behind for our children. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And I'm talking 100% serious, no shits, giggles, or anything. We're responsible for the world we leave behind for our children. And if we can't work as grown-ups, if we can't, besides the entertainment aspect of everything, because we're entertainers, we're broadcasters, we do what we do, but besides that, we're parents, we're fathers, uncles, everything else, right? We have to be able to see through the smoke and mirrors, okay, and guide our children in a proper fashion. So right now, like you say, Google's turning away people with degrees. Like, hey man, you should have went straight to tech school after high school. Like, why did you even waste your time doing this, that, and the other? But because that's not being preached in high school. They're not telling you don't go to college. No, because they want you to fall into a network in the States.
It comes down to even movies. They're like, oh, you go to Harvard and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, there's cats that have Harvard degrees and they ain't got no job. Where cats like Chris,
they owe a lot
Chris
of money.
got a good job. He didn't go to college. And now he's looking at like $110 a year.
Listen,
and the guy that spent $200,000 over 4 years,
he
Chris
owes.
is going over there to turn off his lights.
He owes. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because
you can't, no matter what you do, you can't get out of student debt.
Smoke and mirrors, because the whole thing is like, everything is a system. And I don't want to I'm not gonna go too far, so I'm just gonna cut it off right there, like, because I know you guys don't do politics and shit over here.
No,
so
but
I'm just
at
gonna
the end of the day, like my job pays.
You gotta make decisions.
I make about 110, 120 a year. And
don't tell everybody.
No, I ain't worried about it. What are you gonna do?
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
But at the end of the day, it's based on my bonuses. My salary is shit. My salary is gas money. I don't even worry about my salary. But my bonuses, Chris gives me shit because I'm spending all the time on my computer. But all my money gets made on my bonuses. And so I make my own paycheck, but I have something to fall back on that salary. And I didn't go to school for computers. I didn't go to school for nothing. I mean, Chris and I went to a trade school during our high school, but I don't even use that shit except for my hobby. I build shit around the house.
And that's great. And that's great, because now that they don't even, what's funny? And I'm sorry to cut you real quick. In New York City, they had several trade schools, okay, in different boroughs. They don't even offer that to the children now. Okay. So Thomas Edison, which inspired children to become electricians who make, after 5 years, I'm talking New York rates.
Right.
After 5 years in the union, we're talking maybe $30, $40 an hour. They're not inspiring children to do that anymore. Why? Why is there a shortage?
There's a shortage for people.
I think it's a sabotage, because if they're
not only
not
that, it's
diverting children to the money.
You see people on YouTube and TikTok and shit making gang loads of money for being idiots. And
I get it.
Well, I could do that. Well, not everybody's going to make money on TikTok and YouTube and shit.
Why do you think we do this podcast?
Yeah.
Listen, this is entertainment, man. This is called the hobby, because as you just illustrated, Jeff, we're three professionals that do other things that generate income. This is not a source of income. We appreciate Cash Apps, Super Chats, all of that good stuff, Patreon and all that good stuff. I appreciate everything. That's not how I pay my bills.
No,
and for those that do,
every dollar we make on our merchandise, we throw back into the podcast.
Exactly. It's reinvesting into bettering the platform, into growing the platform. For those that are established and have a million subs and that can actually, make, 300 $250,000 views per and get that check from YouTube for $1,000 after taxes per whatever. That's great. But, we may not be in that position, but, it's entertainment. I look at the podcast as radio, it's entertainment.
As we've mentioned multiple times on the show, this is like the best form of therapy.
Get
on with your boys and just talk shit.
We only have 2 viewers anyway, so.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, listen. Look at Steve Jobs as a college dropout.
Yeah,
Look what he
exactly.
did. You right, Jeeves. You damn right about that. And I'm sorry
Hey.
if you dropped that a minute ago, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no,
But
absolutely.
yeah, you're right. You're right, man. So like, listen. I mean, like I don't know if it's, and I don't want to get like I said into politics, but it's like, are we being led in the right direction? So it's up to us as parents, those of us that are out there, that are parents that are listening, to kind of see through the smoke and mirrors and know what direction to guide your children in.
Well,
Nursing is great.
One of the things I do with my kids
Electrician
is
trades.
I'll literally set my kids outside and say, "Hey, take the tire off my car."
Yeah, let's let's get them working. Let's get them doing.
I call it the things that everybody should know. Like,
you have boys.
I have a boy and a girl, and my daughter can change a tire on my fucking Eclipse.
That's even better.
Most people would call that slave labor, but
I know boys in their 20s that can't change a fucking flat.
Mm-hmm. I know my daughter. I can have my daughter change the light switch here in my office.
Yeah, no,
because I've showed them how to do it.
When I'm doing it, come here, let me show you. It's so easy, ain't it? It's so easy.
If I'm building something, my kids are right there with me.
Wow.
And not necessarily because I need the help, but I'm going to teach them. Plus, like, they're learning all the names of the tools I use. I'm like, hey, hand me the 3/4 inch wrench, or hand me the 10 millimeter. And they may not like it, but they're going to learn, because as you guys know, what's the best theft protection on any vehicle? Buying a fucking manual.
Yep.
Because most kids nowadays, and Chris, when your daughter was getting her license, I asked you if you're going to teach her how to drive manual, and you're like, "Well, no." And
it's not so much that
it's not because
it's not so much
have
that
a manual available to teach her on.
But
a lot of the cars, with that. That's funny.
A lot of the cars these days, they don't come in manuals. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about like being parents, and we're all 3 parents. When I got this apartment and the girls started, the kids started coming over, I started teaching my girls how to cook.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll say this until the cows come home. My mom was not the greatest mom in the world. She had a lot of issues. Both of my parents sucked. At the end of the day, both of my parents fucking sucked.
By the way, hi, Pops.
Opinion radio.
Well, I'm only speaking on my parents. I'm not speaking on everybody's parents. But my mom taught me how to cook. So, I taught my girls how to cook, and they cook. They cook a lot when they're here. When they're here during the week and stuff like that, they cook a lot. But I've taught them how to cook, and they like how to cook. My oldest daughter, we're in the getting your license, this, that, and the other thing process. And I pulled up at the gas station a few weeks back, and I said, "You know what? You get out and put the gas in the car." Yeah. And she kind of looked at me. She was like, "I know how to pump gas," and I was like, "But do you?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Really? Right.
I was like, put the card in. Do that. Here's my pass. Here's my PIN code. Do it all. Because at the end of the day, these kids don't know how. And my son and my daughter, like my oldest daughter, she just got accepted next year to the CTEC, which is the basically a joint vocational school. She's going into nursing. But my son, my other daughter, I'm going to push her more towards art and stuff like that, because she is.
Yeah, she's talented.
I mean, you guys can see back here. I don't know how well you can see it, but that she painted that. She's painted a lot of other things. She's drawn a lot of other things. She's very talented. So I want to push her more towards art and stuff like that. Actually, at the end of the day, what I would like for her to do is go into tattooing. Yeah. So Dad can get all.
That's top notch art.
I'm looking for a link for you. I saw a tattoo gun that actually, it's a tattoo gun, but it has a pencil attached to it.
Yeah,
and it's a thick pencil, like the kind you give to kindergartners. One of those thick pencils. Looks
it's
like
made more so fulfilling instead of outlining type of.
No, but what it does is it moves it up and down, and it creates dots as you're. And it work. You take a piece of paper and you use it, and you get the feel for the weight and how functionality of a real tattoo gun is. but without having to tattoo stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, like a simulation tattoo. Okay.
Yeah,
like
pretty
a gun,
much.
like a practice joint. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
and like you can practice shading and line work and all that stuff.
But
and
my son, I'm absolutely my son. I'm absolutely going to push him. I'm a tradesman. I'm a jack of all trades.
Me too.
You know, I
Well,
I
think
can
our
do it all.
generation is one of the last generations that like I'm comfortable in an office, I'm comfortable in the ditch, you know, and anywhere in between. I mean, I have an office job. I mean, I'm sitting in my office.
You seen my Snapchat story this morning before 8 o'clock in the morning. I broke a sweat and my hands were dirty.
Yeah.
And now here at 8:30 at night, I'm hosting a podcast.
What do you call a black redneck? I'm like a black neck. Nah, I'm a jack of all trades. Nah, I get my hands dirty. Don't get it messed up. Don't think it's all show glitz and glory. Like I get that work in, man.
We're gonna talk outside of this. I think we're gonna learn a little something about smoke. I'm gonna show up Saturday on the podcast. I'm gonna be in a 3-piece suit with an earpiece in, just doing this on the podcast.
Upstairs in my closet, I have 6
I'm
suits.
blue collar all day,
I have
man.
like 75 ties from when I used to do sales, where I'd have to wear shirt and tie all the time. I clean up good. By the way.
I'm gonna be driving a big black SUV.
but at the end of the day,
all of a sudden, I'm like, look, man, I'm going to Cancun next month with smoke. They're like, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. It
ain't nothing crazy, though.
The problem with the world today is there's so much instant gratification. Like people are afraid to work.
like
this is all blood, sweat, and tears.
Like in that movie, The Gentleman, I'm the Muscle. Fucking Smokes gonna be talking all smooth and down in Cancun, talking to the head of the cartel, and motherfucker Smokes gonna look at me, and I'm just gonna put that motherfucker to sleep. The next thing you know, Smokes running the cartel. I mean, I'm
gonna be out there with my lady, man. Like we gonna come smooth. We gonna be romancing the stone.
Out there, I'm just saying, romancing the stone, and meanwhile in the background, there's gonna be a click going like this.
Do you know where you stand, Smoke?
Nah, that's why I was asking you, because actually,
I got some places for you.
Some of my friends, I've been there before a couple of times, actually. That's why I was just kind of figuring. But one of my friends is going out there, and he's going to have a little something going out there. But I wasn't really interested in particularly going to that particular event. But they're going to be in Cabo. But I'm like, I like Cancun.
Cabo's a complete.
It's on the other side. Yeah, that's like West. Yeah, that's West Coast type.
Well, Cabo's
and I was just like
expensive too.
That's it's not.
Damn! All I gotta say is, baby, we're gonna be good money wise, and I don't gotta.
Yeah, we good. Yeah, don't worry about that.
I don't gotta suck Elon Musk's dick for us to be buying Smoke's got.
Like we good. We good. But like now,
I have to crack a couple more heads, but it is what it is.
You stupid nigga. But I'm just saying, like we like it's not even because I like when I think right, like when I go for the most part I like to travel. Like I'd like to bring my family when I go. Like I like to bring family, cousins, or friends that you know what I mean. I like to bring people to experience the whole shit. You know what I mean? I like to bring people with me. So
Jody and
for
I
the most
would
part,
love to go with you, just so you know.
I don't want to be like get in line. I don't want to be like get in line and shit. But like I like to, because like
I'm very good with my hands.
Just whatever the case is. Whatever the case is, like I'm not saying like some of them gotta pay their way and shit. It's not like it's on me. I'm not trying to make this shit seem like, hey man, come on guys, it's on me all the fucking time. Yeah, it's not. But I'm just saying, generally speaking, like so like I don't want to bring people to somewhere where there's already people. Like they already have a function going on. So I don't want to I'm going and they're like, oh, we are. All right, cool. But I don't want to bring a few people to some people that already got something going on. Like if I'm going by myself, or it's just two of us going somewhere. So that was the Cabo shit. So it's like, okay, well, I'd rather go back to Cancun because I like what's the name. Last time we was there, we stayed right kind of in the middle of the bend. Like it was in Fiesta,
by Cocobongo.
Like Fiesta by Daddy-O and all that other shit.
Well,
it was like
gone.
right.
Daddy-O gone, man.
Well, this was there. Well, 2 years ago. This was when the I guess this was the year before the Rona. Was it the year before the
yeah.
Rona we was there, or the first year of the Rona? Did we take a Rona to go back test? You know what? I guess this was 2019, October 2019. It was Daddy O's and all that stuff was like, kind of like right there.
They had just put Senior Frogs where it is. Senior Frogs had moved.
Because it was that's only a couple of blocks over then, goddamn it. Ain't it a few blocks over?
Senior Frogs is where Daddy O used to be.
Okay.
But I mean before it was further. I'm sorry, before it was closer to Fiesta. Like it was right next to like not Hooters. What was it? Hooters upstairs? Not Hooters. I mean like Fridays or Ruby Tuesdays. What the fuck was that upstairs?
No, they got a
that had a what's the name upstairs in the Senior Frog. Yeah, so it was whatever the case is. We don't.
It's across the street from,
but I know where that's at though. Like they had that fake 7-Eleven, whatever they call it, like the Mexican 7-Eleven, all that shit. We was right over by there. Yeah. So you far from there?
I can get there in about
like
20 minutes.
Oh fuck! I'll see you next month, man.
Let me know when you're in town.
I'll see you next month, man. Let's continue. Next topip.
Can I make a real quick comment? Kind of way off subject before Jeff turns this into a him and Brian him and Brian Mexico tourist.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, yeah. No more, I'm sorry.
I'm going to direct this at one person. And if you're listening to this replay, because I know you're not listening live, hey, Pops, fuck you.
What'd he do?
Where in your right fucking mind do you think it's okay to still follow the elephant and like and comment and all that on her bullshit?
That's fucked up. Oh! Yeah, I got to call. I'm gonna call Pops out on that. That's fucked up.
So y'all go ahead and be happy and married together, but fuck you.
That's fucked up.
I told you last time I talked to you, I'm cutting all the bullshit and toxic fucking idiots out of my life, and you're one of them.
That's
there you go.
When you like and you comment and you chat with her, tell her that she's still fat and she looks 20 years older than what she actually is.
Bet.
And which version of me? Oof. Yeah. You could have done better. You could have gone back to the one that beat the shit out of you and done better than which version of me. Oh, you fat fucking skank. Sorry. It's just something that's been.
That was like a commercial break right there. That was like a
something that's just been rolling around in my head for the last couple of weeks.
Little PSA.
Public service announcement. There you go. Yeah, we got public.
We on that shit. I imagine I'll get a phone call in the next couple of days, but
don't worry about it. Don't answer. Bless and block.
Who knows? No phone. Who this?
Hola, señor.
Bounce that.
No habla inglés.
No habla inglés. ¿Oh? ¿Qué? ¿Qué bala?
Oh my god.
Okay, what the hell is wrong? I don't know.
That's fucked up.
I'm just sitting here like all this shit, man. There's just some shit going on in my head, and I'm just like, one of them things that have been killing me for a minute because, I know you're lurking. I know y'all are lurking. How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking shout out to the lurkers. I mean, listen, man. All views are good views.
All views are good views, and if there's 3 people that are listening that like us, and there's 10 people that listen and don't like us, well,
we're trying to get to 20 that don't like us at the end of the day.
I'd rather 20,000 thumbs down.
Yeah, right.
And one thumb up.
At the end of the day, I refer back to my man, Cat Williams. If you got 10 haters, you got to figure out how to get to 20 by the end of the year.
Yep.
Facts. Because, and I also refer back to what they said on Private Parts, man. Haters are going to listen more than people that like.
True.
Absolutely. 100%.
True. Yeah. Because people need things to critic,
Oh, and also on a side note, which version of me, if you're lurking as well,
Fuck you.
How's my dictation?
Nice. Oh wait, we're not supposed to laugh because it's apparently.
Oh, sorry. We'll edit the laughs out.
Yeah.
We'll edit that out.
Fucking great.
Damn, my bad. I'm not gonna hit no more buttons.
No.
Literally, that our laughter is annoying. Well, fuck you. They don't listen.
My personal laugh is worse than the keyboard.
I like it. I like the thing that I like about Smoke is the linger. When he's like sabotage. That's one of my favorite.
At the end of the day, if I say this all the time, and like I don't have a lot of friends around me. Why? Because I don't like people.
I don't have any real life friends.
Yeah, exactly. Like I hang out with my neighbor.
Well, I have internet friends.
You know, yeah, I've you guys. You know, Chris and we've known each other since God was a boy. And
stop telling people that you're ruining my reputation.
No, but at the end of the day, I don't hang out with anybody. Tony gives me shit all the time he's like, you need to get out the house. Fuck that. What for? I got everything I need right here.
They got hella tacos over there across the street down that little bend over there by Fiesta.
Oh no, dude.
That little taco truck.
I got
all right.
Literally down from I can throw a stick and find some tacos in this joint.
I'm sure. I love them shit.
You can walk out of your door and find there's 27
tacos.
Juans.
Oh, it's raining tacos.
Juan's tacos.
Yo, man, I love that.
That day, Chris and I were sitting there. We were doing a little video chat on Snapchat, and I cooked up some cochinita that I had laying around the house, man. Oh man, this shit's so good.
Jeff's like, speaking of tacos, my neighbor just wheeled his cart out to the sidewalk. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Shit. No, there's a dude every night he rolls by. He's got one of those. It's a 3-wheeled bicycle. It's a basket on the front with 2 wheels, and he sells corn in a cup, and it's not sweet corn. It's
say it, Jeff.
Is it roasted like that? Roasted kind of?
No, he boils it and steams it.
Say it. Say it's white corn. Say it's white corn.
It is white corn.
Say it.
But he puts
some of my best corns are white.
He puts it's mayonnaise, corn, and lime, and that shit good as hell.
Smoke,
it's like $1 for a little bit.
Smoke. I'd like to apologize on behalf of Jeff and I that you are hanging out again with 2 dumb hillbillies.
They're apparently super racist.
Some of my best friends are white corn. Come on, man.
But I'll tell you what, this dude rolls by and he's got a little speaker that plays out like a tune saying he's got this corn for
sale. Yeah, like I'm here, goddamn it.
Run to the fucking gate, man. Hey,
yeah, it's like an ice cream. It's like an ice cream truck here in the States.
I put that shit on IG Live on 4th of July. We were shooting. My neighbor, some of my neighbors around the block was having a fucking barbecue. This shit is hilarious. And they had the kids and all of them out there. So I'm just like, let me just pass by and say what's up. You know, John Riley, see what's up. And I just said, fuck it, let me go live because they had some nice fireworks going on in the fucking, like you say, the Mr. Soft game. This was playing the jingling. Oh, it was over. Stop everything. Hold up. Get in line.
Fireworks stop and everything starts running.
Ma, throw down some money. Ice cream man is coming. Come on. I'm like, fuck it. Give me a cartwheel with sprinkles.
You right. You want welfare. Fucking old Eddie Murphy, man.
Yeah, but like they actually had the real hamburgers and shit, like not the greasy, not the shit. It was all good though. Yeah, but like once you said the jingle, I said, oh shit, Mrs. Softy. Big up Mrs. Softy, man.
Jeff's neighbor rolls by, and I don't know how this is going to turn out, but.
No, they don't.
I love the corn.
No, everybody plays fucking Banda shit. Search Banda.
Banda. Oh, it's a real song. It's like it's
No,
not his own personal jingle. It's a real record.
No, it's not even a real record. What it is, it's a saying. So it's like elotes, camote, elotes.
Your Spanish is terrible, by the way.
Just neighbor.
Go, Paul. What's up, man? This is it right here. This it. This is it.
No, this ain't it.
Oh, okay.
No, that's actually Desperado. But every time I'm around mariachis, I request this song.
This is a killer song. I don't know what the hell he's saying, but I love this song. Antonio Banderas, boy, I tell you what, man, Antonio Banderas.
It's a legal leopard.
Antonio Banderas can sing his ass off.
Antonio Banderas.
The song is actually called El Mariachi. And every time we go to a party and there's a mariachi band there, I'm always going, psst, hey, play El Mariachi, and they're like, really? I'm like, hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is the part of the show.
12 times before you got here.
Yeah, this is the part of the show where I catch hell.
Go for it.
So, one of my favorite operas of all time is Phantom of the Opera. I love Phantom of the Opera. Sarah Brightman is one of the. She has an absolutely amazing voice. You know, it's so beautiful the way she sings.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Banderas, and you clown on me if you will, but this man can sing. This man can sing his ass off. Live, on stage. Not a recording, no studio, nothing like this. Phantom of the Opera, Sarah Brightman, and Antonio Banderas. Let's see if I can.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen
Let's see if I can get to. That was hard. I get to where she sings, and then I'll get to where Antonio sings. Come on, bitch, sing.
He had the little half mask on and all that shit.
Yeah.
Listen to this woman sing. Antonio, look at this video. The Phantom of the Opera, Sarah Brightman and Antonio Banderas. This motherfucker's creeping up behind her. Watch this sing.
Right. That's my boy.
This lady. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got to look up this video.
We're right back.
Go for it. We here.
Because he's creeping like a son of a bitch.
Sing once again with me.
That's Antonio Banderas right there.
My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind,
Why the fuck they singing in English? Oh no, my bad. I'm bilingual. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, this was actually a live performance at just like an award show or something.
Okay.
I love Sarah Brightman's voice. But Antonio Banderas, man, he fucking rocked it out in that song.
Antonio Banderas.
Put some boots.
We gotta respect talent, man. We gotta put some respect on it, man.
Mm-hmm. Put some respect on Antonio Banderas. He's not just
versatile.
He's not just dude, he killed me.
I thought he was an action hero and shit.
Yeah, he absolutely killed me in Expendables. I loved him in Expendables 3 or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he was a fucking action hero.
Professor Stallone is about to slap the shit out of him.
He's moonlighting as a R&B singer.
The man, Antonio Banderas has got a voice on him, man. I'm telling you, any of you guys listening, any of you guys hearing this, I was just a little snippet. Look up Sarah Brightman, Antonio Banderas, Phantom of the Opera, and I love me some Sarah Brightman. I love her voice. I love the way she sings. We've discussed this. I'm a big fan of musicals. Judge me as you will. but I like musicals. I like the opera, and Phantom of the Opera is one of my favorites. Just because it's one of those things I relate with the Phantom of the Opera. Like, he's kind of hidden in the shadows. He's afraid of coming out because I don't have the deformity. Yeah, I don't have the deformity or anything like that. But it's like I've struggled with coming out, and like this podcast was like my Phantom of the Opera moment because I've done the live streaming, I've done the broadcasting, but this is like I'm really putting myself out there for everybody to see and hear.
And that's a good thing, goddamn. You're in touch. I don't want to say that while you in mid chug and shit. You're in touch with your inner thespian. You appreciate the musical art and shit like that too. Because you would look like this dude is like a fucking. He's in the back cutting down trees and shit. Yeah, right. Like a lumberjack. Yeah, he's like we versatile folks, man.
Meanwhile, I got my earbuds in and I'm listening to the fucking Phantom of the Opera cutting down there. I'm like, I'm building a house listening to a musical.
Yeah. I had my kid give me my phone back. This is what everybody in the neighborhood listened to. This is Banda.
Uh-oh. That says more like birthday party than I'm selling corn.
This is actually a theme song for a TV show called Reign of the Sword.
So it's a real song that he's playing.
Oh no,
to let you know that
it's actually a theme song. It's Banda is played a lot of cartels hire musicians to actually write songs about them, like folk heroes.
Everybody's
everybody's. Do you want somebody who's an authority?
We call that dry snitching in the hood.
No.
That's why 50 Cent got shot back in the days.
No, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Snoop Dogg has actually commented. Snoop is huge into music, like some people. And I'm not huge into music, but Snoop Dogg knows songs that I, as somebody that lives in Mexico, have never heard of. And he's like, "This is a good tune," and I'm like, "Really?" But the Reign of the Sword song is literally about a woman. The Reign of the Sword it's a Mexican soap opera about a woman that her husband is killed, and her husband's killed, and she takes over the drug. She takes over the drug trade, and she's a fucking badass. And it's actually I don't really watch it, but it's supposedly one of the best telenovelas out there.
Mexican boss bitch.
I'm pregnant. And it's not your baby, Pedro.
The woman
it's
that
Juan.
Plays the woman that plays the Reign of the Sword, she actually dated El Chapo in real life.
Oh shit! And she's not locked up.
Well, no. Man. The reason she's actually one of the reasons why El Chapo got locked up. Her and Chris Penn.
Oh shit!
Because El Chapo was in hiding, and Chris Penn reached out like, "Hey, I want to talk to you." And he's like, "You can show up as long as you bring this broad."
Yo,
so they
man.
showed up,
That's
and
too much information.
Like,
I don't want them coming after
FBI,
us.
CIA wasn't far behind. That's the problem. That's what happened.
Man, somebody had a wiretap between them tig old biddies and everything all just went to
I can't remember her.
Jeez. That all went up in smoke. No pun intended.
I see what you did there. Hey, well played, sir. Well played, sir.
Cheers. Oh man, that's some bullshit.
Really
Golf
nice,
off.
nice,
Good.
Nice little promotional right there.
Her name is Kate Castillo. Del Castillo. She's actually done a bunch.
Her name is Kate Winslet.
No,
is she hot?
She's sexy as hell.
Don't answer that.
Oh God! You smoking genders become best friends.
She was.
I'm just saying, no, because I'm just. if you're the chick of the biggest, I'm just saying he's not doing like sevens. He's got to be
a bad bitch.
I'm saying that's what I'm trying to say. Like he's not doing like fives and sixes like us He's not regular dudes. He's doing big shit.
Smoke said like us. Smoke just.
I don't mean like us.
Like,
I'm not saying no, not us. Like no, I'm saying I don't mean like us. What I always try to do is I put myself. I didn't out myself. Shit off camera. I'll show you mine. I'll show you what I'm working with. But I'm just saying. When I say us is I speak. I'm for the people by the people. So I represent regular people. I'm not above nobody or below nobody. I'm regular folk. So I consider myself everyday people. So we deal with regular level shit, and somebody that's doing El Chapo shit is somewhere higher than the highest entertainer. They're doing that's next level shit. So she had to be a 12, not a 10. I'm just guessing.
Well,
that's all I'm getting at.
I'm
not out with nobody. We just regular folks, man.
No, I'm just saying I ain't never had a 10 before until
neither. I ain't had
until recently. Now I got me a fucking 20 plus.
Saying I'm working with a 9, but I'm just saying I ain't breaking no funk.
I'm working with like if it was a 1 to 10, I'm working with like a fucking 100.
And that's what's
still
up.
Maintain that she
Big up to
blind.
the 100. Big up to the 100.
I'm just gonna say,
big up to the 100s out there, man.
Smoke, you're a New Yorker.
Yes, sir.
You'll get this reference. Jeff may not. I got me a fucking Aaron Judge. Fucking smack that shit out of the park. Way out of my league. Way the fuck out my league. Like
no, man, no, and that's where you're wrong. There's nothing out of your league because you're the prize, my man. You're the prize. Because remember, no. You're not looking in the mirror. You're not. Listen. Let me tell you something, man. We're not gonna listen.
You're about to tell me exactly what I told her last weekend.
No. Well,
you're about to say exactly what I'm about to say last weekend.
Listen, man. Like, you're not looking at yourself. She's looking at you, right? So what she sees is not what you see. But everything is in the eyes of the beholder. So, for example, you may look at yourself and whatever you rate yourself, don't give yourself a rating. Whatever you rate yourself, you may say, oh, man, like, well, I think I'm a this. But somebody looking at you may think you're a that, right? So me looking at my lady, I think she's a 9. You may look at her and say she's a 10. Jeff may look at her and say she's a 5. Right, everything is in the eyes of the beholder, and it works both ways for men and women. That's all I'm getting at. I'm just keeping it surface level, everything is, you know what I mean. And chemistry also works. That's the real fucking ingredient.
Well, I still say opposites attract, which is why my wife is a little.
Yes, Beauty and the Beast. God damn it, that's how this shit's supposed to go.
I still maintain that my wife needs glasses because I don't know what the fuck she sees in me.
No, exactly. And
listen, she sees in you what made you successful in life, my man. Think about that. Men are the prize. And I originally started as a men's channel, but I kind of had to water the shit down because I got a lot of blowback out the gate. So we kind of watered the platform down a little bit to kind of go a little more general. But I kind of started as a red pill men's channel. So I had to switch the format up a little bit just to reinvent to come back again. You know what I mean? I'm pro men all day, every day.
Mm-hmm. No, I actually Smoke. It's funny that you said that because last weekend I said that basically the same exact thing to her, to Jody. I told her, because I tell her every day. I tell her every day how beautiful she is. How gorgeous she is, how sexy she is, all this, that, and the other thing. And I told her, I said, look, I was like, you don't see what I see. What you see is when you look in the mirror and what you see and what I see are two totally different things. Oh, yeah. And what not only just me, but what everybody sees. And then I was, then aside from that fact that everybody else sees her and
then sees you and goes, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like it's one of those things. It's like she's so goddamn beautiful. She's so goddamn perfect. And then they see her with me, and they're like, "Well, he's got a lot of money or a big dick."
No,
I got you, fucker. I got a great personality.
You're just as perfect as her, bro. You just two perfect people ended up with each other, and that's how the fucking game goes. Because men shouldn't judge men.
Yeah,
you can't judge each other as men.
here's the thing you gotta understand, Smoke.
Shit.
Chris and I suffer from the same thing. We've
Mhm.
torn ourselves down our entire lives.
Well, it's not only
Fuck
me
that.
tearing myself down; it's just everybody I've ever known
Well,
in my
yeah,
life
exactly.
has taken
Where-
punches.
Where
Fuck them.
when
Mhm.
we get a compliment,
I'm sorry.
we don't
Mhm.
believe it. I mean,
Fuck
you can
that.
compliment me on my looks all day, and I'm going like, yeah, you just
Yeah, well, nobody's commenting on your
Confidence is supreme. Confidence
Jeff,
is supreme.
Jeff, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but nobody's complimenting
No,
on
100.
the
I agree.
afterbirth of Charlie Day and Nicolas Cage.
I 100% agree with you.
Hey, well, you're not single, goddammit.
Yes,
Right? You got a woman that you think is a 20,
as
right?
we
So
stated-
I think you're doing good, brah.
As we stated on Monday's show or Saturdays, I can't remember which.
Well,
I
Saturday we weren't
identify-
here.
I identify as Alf.
No, that was
I
me.
eat cat.
That was me.
I know.
That wasn't you.
I eat
That
cat.
wasn't me. Why you gotta steal my thunder?
Good at what I do.
Listen.
Like I said, I got limited funds. I got a small dick, but I got a great personality. I make her laugh. So I honestly, I don't know. That's you know, like I said, Smoke, and probably all three of us in here. All three of us in here. Baby dick, do 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 do. You know, all three of us in here probably look at our women and go, "What the fuck is wrong with us?"
I maintain that my wife is like high on crack all the time because I'm like, you got to be high as.
Well, I'm probably not Smoke. Smoke is like, yeah, you fucking lucky, bitch. You lucky. Yeah, you lucky.
I can't lie. I be saying that all day, every day. Like, listen, man. Easy replacements. I got man. Listen,
Denzel Washington,
around if you want.
motherfucker.
Put me back on them. Put me back on them streets if you want. God damn it! Because like I wear two faces. I can let the shit grow and get scruffy, but once you like I'm just saying. Like I was aight when I was younger. Like I was aight. I was aight and shit. I did all right.
I'll just say,
look like Charlie Day and Nick Cage had a baby.
I did it right. I did took a couple of pictures, did a couple of things, but I was always like dirty. It was like the best of both worlds and shit. Like I throw on some designer shit and they'd be like, oh shit, and shave and all that shit, and they'd be looking clean, but I could go dirty too. Like, so I do both sides. Like I get my hands dirty too. It's all in the game, man.
I feel like you're hating on the beard too.
Nah, the beard is live. The beard, like I could never grow my beard that long though. Like, I can't do that and shit.
I'll just say
it starts itching after like like my shit is scratching right now. I'm like scratching my shit now. Like damn, I'm over.
You gotta take care of it, man. You gotta wash it up and do all that. I'll just say that I was playing in the minors most of my life, and now with Jody, I'm in the majors.
Yeah.
So he was always in the majors, man. He was always there. He just wasn't. No, he was always.
He only recently. No, I've seen several of Chris's exes.
Don't say that. Come on.
No. I'm just saying.
Everything is a state of mind. But remember,
majors. He got the call. He's in the majors. Let him be.
Of that 40-year-old that finally got called up to the majors, it was like, oh, you motherfuckers are about to learn today because you've been sleeping on my ass for my whole life. But now your boy's here.
First at bat, home run, first swing, like first pitch. I got my call.
First
Okay,
pitch, first swing,
shine,
grand slam.
Beautiful,
no, but
man.
there is something to be said about having the love of a woman that you find just so gorgeous. You feel like fucking Brad Pitt.
It's a good feeling, man.
No,
it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
Brad Pitt being a good-looking cat, and I'm not afraid to say so.
Is he really though? Is he
That's
really
what the public say as per. You know what? Just say as per the women. That's what the women say.
No.
Say the chicks say that.
Okay. Let me go
Here's
put
the
in
thing.
context that Chris, you'll agree with me though. When Jody look at you and go, you look so good, you feel like fucking Ryan Reynolds. Don't fucking lie.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
You can't
You
lie.
just feel good. Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds could deliver me pizza and not be an actor. I'd be like, damn, you're a pretty motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
But
Like,
My
go take
wife-
some
my wife
pictures.
does this
Motherfucker,
thing.
get in the magazine
Yeah,
or
right.
something.
Let's put this shit on Insta.
Yeah.
My wife does this thing.
Sorry, Blake.
You need
My
Asian.
wife does this thing. when
Sorry, Blake
she's
Lively,
sitting
you
on the
dirty whore.
couch. My wife, about 4 or 5 months ago, I did something here in the house where, like, it was something stupid. It was like, you know, we don't drink water out of the tap. There's a 5-gallon jug.
Yeah.
No,
Put it in the
no,
thing.
no. You can't drink water out of the tap.
This is
Jeffrey.
true. Well, you can. You're just gonna be.
You're gonna be shitting your brains out.
But we use
Excuse the
the big jugs of water, and it's 5 gallons of water, and you got to put it in its little holder. And I did it, and my wife, without saying anything, she didn't mean to say it out loud. Her inner monologue just shut off, and she was like, "That's a man."
Yeah.
And I gotta admit, it makes you feel good. I was like, "That's right." I feel like fucking Ronnie Coleman up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, no. When Jody and I first started talking, okay, we're gonna get real here. Apparently, we're gonna get real. When Jody and I first started talking, and you know, we were talking and we were chit-chatting back and forth. We were sending pictures and this and the other thing on Snapchat. Not dirty pictures. We were just sending pictures of each other. And she was like, "You have sexy ass hands." I was like, "My hands?" She's like, "Yeah."
Women
She's
like
like,
hands.
"Yeah." She's like, "You got man's hands."
Women's like hands. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, "Okay." I never heard that before, and I was like, "All right, cool." I mean, and now that we've been together,
Now,
actually,
every once in a while, Chris will just sit here and go like this on the podcast.
well, no, I do this. I do this. I play with my beard. No, I play with my beard on the podcast on purpose because it drives her crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that's why my wife hates it when I do that. I'll be sitting here just playing with my beard. My wife's like, "Don't do that." That's
no, it drives her insane when I play with my beard. But
so
but now that
my wife hates it. She's like, "That's so disgusting." I don't know.
Just this, like I'm doing right now, just a little. She's jealous. She can't do it. She can't do it. She can't do it right now.
I don't think she wants a beard, bro.
She loves my beard, boy. Man, look, I had a and now that we're talking and conversating back and forth, she's never. I may say this out of context. I may say this out of turn.
Well, don't say it then. Don't say it. Let me stop you. Let me be the voice of reason.
No. I don't.
I doubt it's a bad thing. He's not gonna fuck up.
Calm down.
He knows better.
Calm down, Jiminy Cricket. I need you to take a back seat to this. She ain't never had a real man before. She ain't never had a real man before that could fix things and do things and didn't need to. Oh well, I'll just call and hire somebody to. She ain't never had a real man before.
Right.
You know, I can be gentle. I can be gentle as fuck. And cuddle on her and love on her and everything like that. But at the same time, I can go I can go cut down a goddamn forest and build a fucking house. So she ain't never had that before. And that's where the sexy hands thing came from, because I'm like, my hands are busted. You know,
calluses.
Yeah. Calluses, they're all broken and crooked and scarred up. And that's where the sexy hands came from. And I'm like, oh, I've never had anybody tell me I had sexy hands before. I kind of like it, you know. I don't kind of like it. I like it. Like that's a compliment I've never heard before. Right. You know, that makes you that boosts your ego. And that's, you know, at the end of the day, when you're in a relationship and you're in a partnership with somebody, you want the little comments. You want the you want the little things.
It's the little things as opposed to the big things, because the big things can feel fake.
Yeah, like
the
big things are fucking occasional.
Yeah, like you know, she came up here a couple weeks ago, and I had never seen her really in shorts before or anything like that. And then I was like, God damn, you got some sexy ass legs, like you know, she got the muscle in her legs and everything like that, and even like her arms, she got little muscles in her arms and stuff like that. I'm like, God damn. Like
feminine.
Sarah Connor and shit.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with that.
Sarah
Connor.
I don't know that.
Let's play Terminator.
Like I'm a country boy. I'm a country bumpkin. You know, I've always been with them biggins. You know.
Oh, I got you. Copy.
So now I got now, like with her, I like and that was a little fun bet we had between us. I told her, I said, I bet you I can put one arm around you, one arm all the way around you. I'm not allowed to call her the T word, but she's small. And she's like, you can't put one arm around me. You can't put one arm around me. I'm like, the fuck if I can. And then it was like, wow, okay. I got one arm all the way around her. And I'm like, I got you. And so it's just like, it's like a little thing. Like,
if you want to see something funny, go on to Chris's Facebook page and literally look at him standing next to Jody. She looked like my pinky next to my thumb.
That's miss too many meals.
Or as Jeff said, somebody can call. What the hell did you say? You look like
he hasn't missed too many meals.
She literally looks like Jessica Lange next to King Kong, man.
And I love it because she's
oh shit.
And it's a little thing, because she's big into working out and she's fitness and stuff like that, and it's just like.
It's a good thing.
Man, it's the little things that I noticed. It's like, God, like I said, the first time I see her, I was like, God damn, you got some sexy ass legs on you. Like, fuck,
It's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing, actually. I'm a leg man myself. I like nice legs.
Man, I like
ladies.
I'm gonna kind of out myself here. Yeah, I've always been I've always been a boob guy. I love me.
I'm not a big boob guy. I don't like.
I like boobs. I love, man. Oof, I like me some boobies. And
gotta show some respect. Respect to the boobies, man.
Yeah, but like
we ain't hating out here. We showing love.
I don't know. I'm just all over the place out here. But like. And
the final hour is always fun when we get Chris drinking and then he starts saying stuff.
I start confessing.
Take your time. Yeah. This is my confession.
You guys don't get to see this, but Jody gets to see it because sober or not, I'm very.
No, you're real lovey-dovey when you're.
I'm very lovey-dovey. I don't know if this is a word, but complimentarian.
Yeah.
There you go. Kind of. We're gonna put that in. We're gonna put that in for next year.
It's a hashtag glickism. Hashtag glickism.
There you go.
You were close, but
all fucking Websters. I'm just saying. But
that's when the word is close enough, but not exactly.
God damn, I love everything about that woman. I'm just in here thinking, and I'm like, man, I love everything about her.
One of the things that Chris and I 100% agree on is like when we're around our women, we always feel like we gotta be touching our woman. Just like,
no. Exactly.
Me too. You're supposed to be that way, though. You're supposed to be. This is a hands-on job, fellas.
No, but like it's not
a hands-on job. I like to touch my lady.
It's almost like it's almost like a
I love to touch my lady.
Like, wait, I'm allowed to touch you? Holy shit! This is amazing.
It's good just to keep the connection. Like I'm gonna touch you, touch. Even just walk by you, I just brush you, I touch.
Exactly.
Are you actually real kind of thing for me?
I'm
like, wait, okay,
am I still dreaming?
I'm touching her. I'm touching her and pinching myself at the same time. But she's not big on the PDA or stuff like when the kids are around and everything like that. And I respect that. I gotta respect her boundaries. But when the kids, like last weekend, we was all together. We had the kids there, my kids, her kids, everything like that. But when the kids weren't looking or they weren't around, I was sneaking little brushes, little touches, a little hug, little kiss. Let me give you a little touch or whatever.
I do that after 10 years with my lady still.
Yeah.
I've been with my wife for
10 years. I still do that.
12 years. And
I still do
swear to
that.
God,
shit.
every time that woman walks by, I gotta smack her ass. I love smack my wife. She hates it. But in public, she bend down and pick something off the grocery store. I'm like, got it.
Speaking,
what the fuck? And I'm like, you had a bug on you.
speaking of the booty. I absolutely, man, I never been a butt guy or an ass guy or anything like that.
I wasn't either.
I love Jody's butt. Oh my God, I love her butt so much. And I'll grab it and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. I'll look at her or whatever. I'm like, oh my God. She's like, it's not that big. I'm like, yeah, but I got big hands and it fits perfect in my hand. Yeah, like, sorry, baby. Plug your ears, turn the podcast off. I know I'm.
No, but
I'm just saying. So let's switch gears, but I'm just saying that's what a manly man. Listen. This is man's man. This is like the man show 2.0.
As I said, this is the locker room. This is
the locker room.
But it's not so much the locker room as much as it's like us talking about our women. We're not talking about all the women. We're talking about our
personal
woman,
interactions and our relationships. Facts.
She said.
She like.
I just gotta. She said. LOL. Stop talking about me. I love this woman. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I told you to plug your ears, turn the podcast off. I'm sorry. I love you. I love everything about you. I know that the L word, a little cringy for you, but god damn it,
you're highly appreciative.
Here's the thing. After 12 years of being my wife, if she walks in the room, I'm still staring. I'm like, yeah, what's up?
And that's a good thing, bro. And that's a good thing, man. That means there's still magic. This magic is still in the air because it's easy for the magic. What they say after 5 or 7 years, the magic
it's called the 7-year itch.
Yeah, like that.
I never had that with my wife. I just
which is a good thing.
Even if it, as Chris has stated multiple times, even if it's just sitting on the couch watching a movie, it's amazing.
You still love your woman. And that's a good thing, man. And listen, big up to the wives out there that still keep the interest of the husbands. You know what I'm saying? That still keep it, the spicy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And big up to the husbands that are still attracted to their wives after 10, 20 years. Like, you know what I mean? Because and big up to the women that are keeping themselves up for their husbands, staying in shape, trying to keep it. I'm sorry.
But I'm still surprised that she still deals with my stupid shit because, like, I literally
she's impervious to it by now.
Yeah, well, like I was literally Monday we were on the show and I was looking at stuff to buy on eBay, and she literally she's in Europe right now. And she emailed me. She's like, or she messaged me. She's like, "Are you seriously looking at shit on eBay to buy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." What's so funny?
He's like, "For what?"
No, but like I was looking at RC cars and more tools that I don't need.
You can't do it. I have a hat on and the headphones.
You're a vivisionary. Like I'm thinking down the road.
Like when it comes down to ordering the tools and stuff, it comes down to I'm using the tools as an investment.
You want to show everybody your
some of the stuff I can make.
Put it on.
I can actually sell as well because I make bowls and I make custom pens and stuff like that.
Okay.
And plus, with all the improvement I want to do to the house,
falls down my head.
I'm gonna redo the kitchen for the second and third time.
Fucking
I got my tools.
You did it.
You know what I would suggest as a handy dude, Jeff? What I would suggest is that you buy as needed as you go along.
Oh no,
like,
that's
don't
what I'm
get
doing.
in advance.
As
you go along, like per project.
Yeah.
As a handyman.
Yeah, because I I do like to do stuff around the house and stuff like that myself. Like I'm pretty handy. I mean,
no, it's like I have everything I need.
My lane.
I have everything I need to build almost anything I want, but it's like the tools that I'm buying will make it easier. Like I'm buying a wood blade.
I just want to tell you, Jeff, as a handyman, I'd appreciate it if you'd handy these nuts.
Shit. There's a reason why we're divorced because my magnifying doesn't get that big.
My nuts are huge. Baby dick, not so much, but my nuts are huge. I got the biggest ball. What's it, ACDC? I got big. I will say this, baby. I'm sorry if I'm doing too much, but you are a queen and you should be paid and you should be put on a pedestal and I put you on that pedestal and I worship you and all that jazz. As a beautiful queen is what you deserve. And Jeff, I think you would feel the same way about your wife. Smoke, your young lady. You guys have said you've been together for 10 years, and I feel like when you're truly in love with somebody, you put them on a pedestal and you give them the praise and everything like that.
Smarter than you.
God damn it, Jody.
My case is not that hard.
Yeah,
But,
Jody is so much smarter than I am.
Like,
but look, it's a king. Remember, to have a
I'm not
queen.
just talking about like common sense shit. I'm talking about like this woman can do algebra, long algebra in her head in seconds. And I'm just
Jody can speak proper
English. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, proper English. The thing is, I was born and raised in Ohio, born and raised in the States, and my wife spells in English better than I do.
I'm 40 plus years, and I've spent 40 years. I spent 37, we'll say 38 years completely destroying and butchering the English language.
Hey man, listen, thank God for trades and thank God for real men in the world. Because we don't need to be able to talk proper to get shit done and keep the world moving. You know what I'm
not
saying?
be able to talk properly, but
you don't need to.
I'll fix your screen door. I'll fix your window. I'll tighten all your handles.
You don't need a book report for that. I need you to fix my shit. I don't need a book report.
She got mad. She got mad at me last week because I got there Friday. She bought a new deep freeze and she wanted it down in her basement, and I just grabbed that some bitch one. And I took it from the garage to the basement. And she's like, what are you doing? I would have helped you. And I'm like, I literally took it into the basement with one hand. Not last weekend, but the weekend before. I was like, it's not that heavy.
Big up to Ice Baker.
She's like, I would have helped you. And I'm like, it's not that heavy. It's my
just
wife,
be pretty. Just be pretty, baby.
I do stuff like that. My wife calls it country strong. She's like,
country strong. Yeah, no, it is. Well, that's what the guys at 2 Minute in the Truck told me. They said you got hillbilly super strength, and they're like, and this was like, I worked at 2 Minute in the Truck years ago. One of my best friends, R.I.P. Hey man, I love you, brother. R.I.P. He was a black guy, and oh my God, we were HR's worst nightmare. Fuck my life.
Dudley Brothers.
We would walk in the morning and he'd be like, "What up, cracker?" And I'd be like, "Hey, darky."
Tearing shit up. Dudley boys.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That is my boy. The Black Incredible Hulk, man. I love you, brother. You're gone way too fucking soon. Again, cheers, R.I.P. But he would tell me all the time. He said, Glick, you hillbilly super strength. I'm like, what is that? And he's like, retard strength. I'm like, yeah. He's like, hillbilly super strength is 10 times stronger than the retard.
No, it's because all our lives living out in the middle of fucking bumfuck Egypt. If you need something moved, you got to figure out how to do it. And you're too stupid to go, it's too heavy. No, it's not too heavy. You just need to work harder.
Big Bone did.
I just got cut off. No more beers.
Yeah. That's what Big Bone did.
Sorry, boss lady. Executive director of Nonsensical Nonsense.
Of your life.
She can be the executive director of my life.
Got to manage it. Yeah, you need management.
Yeah, she's the first person in my life who's had the best interest for me. And
one of the best things I ever did when I got this new job, because I make way too much money.
Don't say that. Shh.
No, I know I do. I know
no such thing. Hey man, nope.
And my wife said, my wife gave me an allowance.
Anything less than $1 million a year is not enough.
I wish I
pesos. Mexican pesos? I'm joking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Smoker, you're gonna pay me $1 million a year when I'm your muscle for your legal operation.
Only thing is, like when we travel, you got to get paid in the domestic pay rates. So you may end up with pesos here.
We'll discuss that.
You stay away from the higher transaction rates like the euro. We stay away from Europe because then you get more money. No. We stay away from Europe.
I got 3 rules in life. Don't mess with my family. Don't spit in my face. I literally spit in my face, and don't fuck with my money. Not necessarily in any particular order. I'm just saying. We're good as long as you follow those 3 rules.
It all comes down to that song. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind.
Yep.
And you don't try to pull the mask off the Lone Ranger.
Remember, I'm paid.
Don't mess around with me.
Remember, I'm paid as muscle, as protection.
Muscle. Because you sure as fuck don't want the muscle to turn on you. This is when you get muscle by the muscle. You don't want that shit. Like that's when muscle goes wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I had that conversation once or twice in my life.
That shit happened with Slick Rick, but that's a whole nother story. Like that's
you know what you
he
paid
ended
me
up
for,
in jail.
right?
Him and the muscle ended up with beef. The shit turned into a shootout. He ends up in jail. Fucked up his life. The rapper Slick Rick.
Slick Rick,
Shit,
man.
it is real. Yeah, the muscle. Yeah, the muscle, man. When the muscle goes wrong, that was like the first like documented case of that shit.
Absolutely.
in rap that is, but you know.
One of the things I always say when I'm getting in a beef with one of my neighbors is like, look, I look good in orange. Let's play this game.
Well, Jeff, smoke.
In orange? Yeah.
As in jailhouse orange.
You know what you have to say to those people?
No.
I look good.
No, you know what you have to...
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
Long overdue.
Yeah.
That's what you tell the neighbors. It get that crazy? Like the neighbors are bad business, like on both sides or just one side?
No, it comes down to they're not used to having a hillbilly in their neighborhood.
Well, no, they live
how long
in
you
Mexico.
been there though? Like you've been
20
there
years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're not new,
Well, no,
you're
but,
not hillbilly
like,
no more. You like a Mexa Hill.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm still a hillbilly because I'm the asshole that's like, it's a Tuesday at 9:00. I need to run my drill.
Taco Tuesday. You're interrupting Taco Tuesdays, gringo.
And like I'm the asshole that's like, it's midnight. I need to start fixing my car. Oh wait.
No, come on, man. Come on. You gotta respect the
I'm
neighbors, dude.
No, but my neighbors are also the assholes. Is like it's 3:00 in the morning. Let's crank up the music, and then they wonder why I come over saying.
First of all,
whoop your ass.
If you were my neighbor and you cranked up your lawnmower at midnight, I would come over and permanently implant my foot in your ass.
No,
there's certain hours. There's rules to this shit for the neighborhoods, though, man.
Your cars don't even run, so how are you starting them at midnight?
No, he wants to work on it.
I started the Cobra last week.
You got two cars. You really are a Mexican hillbilly. You got two cars in your driveway. Don't need
neither work.
Only one is in the driveway because I don't got a big enough driveway.
How do you get the Walmart?
The other one's on the fucking street.
I take a cab.
Uber,
no, but
Uber.
Like my neighbors will get this like on a Thursday or some shit. They decide to start drinking, and then at 3:00 in the morning they're still drinking and playing music. And I'm like, listen, you guys need to keep it down. I have to work in the morning. And then they basically tell me to fuck off. And then 3 minutes later, I'm over there going, if you don't turn it down, I'm gonna fuck you up.
They're like, hey, go back to the Shire, Hobbit.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening. They're afraid of me.
Like
after the one neighborhood,
this shit, man.
Not in my neighborhood.
SA. You SA now.
Like, well, no, the head of the HOA here is afraid of me.
What the fuck is the HOA? Like that's the SA Block Association. That's the Mexican block.
No, the homeowners association. We have one where it's like we pay our maintenance and all that stuff to get the grass clean.
It's a community. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a gated community. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a gate. I'm in a gated community, and it's 46 houses.
In one gringo. 45 Mexicans in one gringo.
I'm the only white guy, and I'm the first one to throw down the
Good job, bro.
The one dude came over here because my dog was barking at him. And I said, keep it up and I'll let the dog go.
Because you a thief, motherfucker. you're crawling in my window. That's why he's barking.
Exactly. Yeah, but like he came over here talking shit. He's like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I said, well, let's go. Let's play stupid games. I love them games.
I love me some stupid ass games.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Because I'm one of the first people in the neighborhood that I'm not afraid to fight. I may be little, but I'm when I was in the Navy, they used to call me TNT.
Oh shit!
As in, I'm small, but I make a big boom.
Hey man,
and I'm not afraid to throw.
Listen, you gotta listen. You can't let people run over you, man. Fuck that.
Exactly. And
once that shit starts, it
being
never ends.
a guy that's 5'3", I'm 5'3". Everybody thinks they're bigger and badder and tougher than me, so I have to be the biggest, baddest, toughest motherfucker in the room.
I am.
When shit like that goes down.
I am, Jeff.
There's no rules to fighting that low blow.
Exactly.
Like if I gotta fight you, I gotta look out for the low blow. Because there's no rules to fighting. Like the low blow, the neck chop, all the dirty fighting tricks that smaller dudes use.
Chris Nye's friends in high school. One of Chris Nye's friends, Bob. Bob was a big dude. He's maybe not as tall as Chris, but he's bigger. Around.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Bob's a big boy.
He's
Bob and I got into it, and I said, "Let's go, let's play this game." And I grabbed a cinder block, and I said, "Come on, let's play this game." Ready to play. I had a cinder block in my hand, ready to check.
Wrestling.
I said, "Let's play this game. I'm ready."
Yeah, you gotta. I'm just saying, like.
But I've calmed down in my older age, obviously. But every once in a while, somebody tries.
You be fucking them neighbors up. Don't lie. How many times you had to put hands on the neighbors? Well, no. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. We on the internet. Don't say that. Don't answer that.
I ain't
my
afraid.
bad.
What are they gonna do? But
No, you don't want to put yourself. You don't want to put
my
yourself
last
in
neighborhood. I can drive through
position.
my last neighborhood right now, and people start locking doors.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, and this is a meme that we gotta get ready to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Actually, gentlemen, but excuse me.
Take your time, man.
This is a meme that's gone around. This is TikTok that's gone around. This is it is what it is. Don't ever underestimate the sleeping lion.
That's right.
Nope.
You know, and that's why and that's where I think people get fucked up as far as I go, because we do this show. We're happy go lucky. We're having fun. We're joking. We're laughing and everything else. And there's a part of me that I put to bed a long time ago, years ago. There's a part of you, Jeffrey. There's a part of you, Smoke, and people get to see glimpses of that said part from time to time. And Jody has actually said this to me from time to time. She said this to me. You're not the type of person to play around. Basically, not necessarily those exact words, but when it's go time, it's go time.
Yep.
And if you want, like I can be smiley, I can be happy. Jeff, you can be a laughy, the laughing guy. Smoke, you can be the laughing guy. But when it's time to get serious, all right,
it's like a light switch. Just I'm ready.
That's it.
Walken did it. I think it was in Reservoir Dogs. But he did that whole monologue where he was talking about, there's that lion. He's in the jungle. Mm-hmm. He's tired. He's hot. He's sweating. Mm-hmm. The hyenas, they poke and they bite at him and they laugh at him. And then one day that lion wakes up and he eats all the hyenas and he destroys everything. So, we are who we are. We can't change that. Cam actually said it the other day. He sent me a message and he was like, it cracks me up because you and my dad are a lot of like Nickelback and I. My buddy Killer Cam. He's like a little brother to me. We joke around and call his dad Nickelback. But he's like, but you guys are fun. You're jovial. You're having, it's all about having a good time. But man, it doesn't matter if there's 10 dudes or what it is. When it's go time, it's go time. And I started telling them, we're old school, man. We grew up different. We're a different breed. We're built differently, man.
Facts.
Well, for instance, when I was younger in junior high, I got shoved into a locker once, and it never happened again.
I never fit in a locker.
No, like shoved into the locker. You have the wall of lockers where you get shoved.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Got you.
Not actually in the locker.
On TV.
But I got shoved into the locker once,
and
it never happened again.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And I got kicked out of school for 3 days for it.
Go ape shit. Yeah, like let me make you an example. You want to play with me? We're gonna send a message and let everybody know this is not. I'm not playing like that.
They were like, "Wow, let's really not piss this dude off because I black out. I don't.
At the end of the day, it's not a tough guy persona. It's not anything like that. It's a man's man. It's a dying breed, man.
It's a self-defense.
It's a dying breed. is what it is.
Oh,
You
it's-
look at this
oh,
generation, and you look at
You guys come in.
you know where we've come, where we've been, and where we've come from, and everything like that. At the end of the day, it's a dying breed, man. It is legitimately a dying breed.
Dude, I told you about that TV show that Snowflake Mountain. Not one of those dudes on that show would last 30 seconds in our life.
Masculinity is being shunned. It's being remember they put toxic in front of it. Like I had a stream a couple of weeks ago. Sorry for the cheap plug. It's called the New Webster's Liberal Dictionary. And masculinity was one of the first words.
Plugging motherfucker.
They put right. Toxic masculinity. So they combine the two words. So masculinity alone doesn't stand alone as a separate word anymore because the word toxic has been a prefix and it's been put together in front of that word. So now masculinity is looked down upon. Anybody that's, I guess, not Generation X or mid-age millennial up in the new generation ushering in. It's like, nah, we're not gonna have, people like who the fuck is gonna cut down the trees? I guess the war of the machines is coming up. The machines are gonna do all the work that people with big hands like us.
Call me
like we
goddamn.
can't cut down the trees and shit. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
If you were a teenager, if you grew up in the 90s, period.
Call me goddamn John Henry. I'll go up against the machine all day, every day.
All day.
But if you didn't grow up in the 90s, you soft.
It's over, man. Yeah, it's over.
And
soft.
Lack of fathers too is one of the huge issues behind it. So if you have boys, any men out there that are fathers that have sons, and they are currently maybe separated from their lady or something, do your best to try to raise your son. If when your son turns 12, 13 years old, you really need to try to get custody of him and say, listen, I need to raise my son into manhood. Because it's better for if you have a daughter, it's okay. Let your lady raise the daughter. But if you are separated,
not even.
I mean, not necessarily. I'm just saying, but I'm talking about. I'm just trying to preserve masculinity. I'm just trying to preserve masculinity as far as the boys raising sons.
If you have a daughter, and Smoke, I don't know if you have a daughter.
I'm just speaking for boys, though.
Jeff, I know you have a daughter. I have two daughters.
Got you.
I have two daughters.
You and Jody, I'm sorry if I speak out of turn, but
don't do it.
No.
I'm always saying that. Don't do it.
She has a daughter, but we need to raise our daughters up where they don't. You need to raise your daughters up to a point and teach them things where they don't feel like they need a man in their life. I go back. One of the many things about Jody that I love and I adore, she don't need a man. She don't need me. She'll get the stuff she needs taken care of and she needs done on her own.
She lived before you guys met.
Yeah,
she lived before you guys met, just like you lived before. You know what I mean?
And she's doing the same thing with her daughter. Her daughter and I teach my daughters things and I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I can teach her daughter, but if I can, I will, because at the end of the day, you don't need a man. Women today, ladies, I don't know if you guys are listening to this or anything like that, and we're going to get ready to end the show. Ladies, if you can take anything from this podcast, you don't need a man. But at the same time, you don't need to be some neo-Nazi feminist crazy psychopath.
Yeah, exactly.
But
it's a fine line between
as a father of daughters, I don't want my daughters to grow up and think they need to rely on a man for anything.
Right.
No.
But if a man
make your own way in life as a person,
if a man is there and a man is willing to step up and take care of you and treat you the way you should be and take care of you the way you should be,
and that doesn't mean spoiling you either.
Yeah, no, go ahead and accept that. Go ahead and let him in, but at the same time, just know your worth. Know that you are able to do the things that he's going to do on your own.
Exactly.
Don't but don't demasculate him at the same time.
Exactly.
Because as men,
men need positive reinforcement, man. You know what I mean? We need positive reinforcement. Let the men be the men.
As men, We are brought up and we are raised to believe that we are we're protectors, we're providers.
Providers
We
and
are
protectors. Yes.
We take care of the, we take care of things.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's cool. I mean, like, I love me, again, I'll go back to Jody, and I apologize, baby. I know it is.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I probably am, but it's worth it. I love the fact that she's strong, independent.
Oh yeah,
and she don't need me. I understand she don't need me,
but the fact that she wants you around—that's what's important.
Yeah.
She doesn't need you, but she wants you. Men should
and that's
not
the
be
best thing
needed,
about
they should
it.
be wanted.
Exactly.
And I've never felt wanted. I've never felt wanted before, as me personally, as a person.
That's the hot take, is that you should not need anybody in your life, whatever,
male or female, male or female,
or trans, or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, if you can sit in a room by yourself, or sit in a movie theater by yourself, or sit in a restaurant by yourself, and be totally comfortable, that's how you should be able to live. The fact that you have somebody in your life is because you want them there.
That's a compliment to your life. It's not a necessity.
My wife does not need me. I know this.
Got you.
And which is the argument that her and I have when we argue is, I don't need you around, but I want you around. That's
exactly. So remember, and just to wrap it, because I know you really kind of on OT nonsensical.
Right.
We overtime, but just generally speaking, as individuals, right? And just real quick, like you'll see like a post, like men. This is for men, women. Okay, whatever you identify as.
Yes.
You just have to be ready to, as a young person, young adult growing into manhood, womanhood, whatever you identify as hood, you need to be able to provide for yourself. Put yourself in a position where you educate yourself, try to get yourself the best job available, try to just do the best for yourself, because you may not find a compatible person to go long term with. You may not, but be prepared. And I always tell us to men, be prepared to live and die alone. And this goes for men and women. Be prepared to live alone, because sometimes people come into your life for a reason, a season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 1 year, 2 year, 2 months, 2 weeks, who the fuck knows. But be prepared to tough it out by yourself and put yourself in a position where you don't have to depend on anybody. I don't need her to cook or clean for me. I don't need him to pay my bills. It goes both ways. Yes.
The old saying is you can't love anyone until you love yourself.
There you go.
Jeffrey.
And I do have to say,
Jeffrey,
on that note, I've had a crush on me since I'm 13. I've had a crush on me since I'm 13, baby.
That was same here. That was around the first time I started making money, man. I used to deliver penny savers.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, Jeff's talking about
supermarket. I was talking about myself, but okay.
Oh, well, that's different. First time I realized I can make money as a man, I thought I was a grown up. Oh shit, I got paid for doing something. I'm gonna work forever. I'm gonna keep working.
Job ever. My grandfather started a plumbing and heating company in the 70s. My uncle took over in the late 80s.
Oh, that's a hell of a
actually, I think my grandfather started in the 60s, but my uncle took over in the mid 80s, and I worked for him. It was my first job. I was 14 years old, and Chris, this goes back to what we were talking about when your daughter, she got her first job. Mm-hmm. The fact that I could make my own money and spend it on what I want and still be able to pay my bills, because as Chris did with his daughter, he said, yes, you can get a new phone, but you're paying for it. I'll co-sign, I'll do all the shit that you need to get it, but you're going to pay for it. And if you run out of data, that's on you. That ain't on me. Which is exactly like, for instance, one of the things I always go back to is cars. I know Chris and myself. My parents never bought me a fucking car. If I wanted something,
me neither.
My dad used to say, when I was 16, I said, so Dad, you gonna buy me a truck? Are you gonna buy me a car? He says, you got a fucking job, go buy your fucking own car.
Absolutely.
And that's what I told my kid. My kid was like, Dad, I'm gonna take your car when I'm 16.
Nah,
I'm
man.
gonna take your
That's
car.
not how you see
when I'm 16.
values.
I said, good luck with that, because
Mhm.
you take my car, you're gonna end up in jail. Because I'm gonna call the
You,
cops.
you know, I could help you along the way, but I got to see you take an initiative, and you're working
Yeah,
towards
I'll
doing
co-sign for
something,
you.
and then I can help you along the process.
Yeah,
But I need to see
my
that
parents
you're
co-signed
working
for
towards it for yourself.
the first truck I bought. My parents the first car I ever cost me $1. Honestly,
Shit,
uh,
that's
my
like
mom's
hillbilly
friend
prices. Like, what
no,
the fuck?
my
Gonna
mom's
have a
friend.
motor in that motherfucker?
No, my mom's friend's daughter used it
Okay.
through high school, and
Okay.
they were going to junk it. And to get over the gift tax, I gave the lady $1.
Okay.
And I drove that car for a couple months. That's the car I painted South Park characters on, Chris. I don't remember that.
I remember that.
Look at the South Park, man.
You know, like I really do hate to cut you guys off, but we're
It's
almost
over.
an hour over.
Got you.
But with that being said, actually, unexpectedly, I'm not going to end the show with the normal Blacktop Mojo, Blacktop Woman. What the fuck is going on? Wicked Woman. Sorry, I was thinking of Santana and Black Magic Woman and all that stuff.
Antonio Banderas.
Actually, since we was talking about money and earning your own money, I got a little different ending song. It is still Blacktop Mojo.
I was hoping you were going with Pink Floyd, but okay.
Well, no.
Money.
Yeah, we don't have that. But no, we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. I know we went a lot over tonight.
Thanks for having me, man.
No, Smoke. Hey, Smoke. Well, I appreciate you, brother. And you know, I got nothing but love for you, man. And like I said, you're in that same echelon. You know, you're not a friend. You're not the occasional co-host. You're a brother to me.
Yep.
And
same here.
I got nothing but love for you.
We're gonna crack a beer. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, I will see you next month.
Before we play the music, Smoke. Let these motherfuckers let them know where they can find you at, man. Where can they link up with you, check you out live, and all that jazz.
All that jazz. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. YouTube, Sunday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Also the same handle, Sunday Night Smoke podcast on YouTube, and like I said, that's a repeat, but on Twitch, also on Instagram, same handle. Tony D back in the chat. What's good? Just waking up. We about to sign off, Tony D. I'm gonna holler at you in the text. Yeah, we was on overtime. I'm gonna holler at you in the text, Tony D. But thanks for having me, fellas. Take care, Glick, Jeff, my dudes. Much love. Catch you next time.
Anytime, sir.
Always a pleasure, my friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
keep your eyes on the mail, man. Keep your eyes on the mail, Glick.
Yeah, man. You already know I am. I'm gonna hit you up on the Instagram. I'm gonna send you my phone number.
Smoke, you need to hit me up because when you come, I'm gonna give you a list.
Oh, for sure. We'll.
I need Slim Jims like you read about.
Oh, I gotta bring you. I gotta import some. Okay, I copy. Yeah, send me. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you, dog.
Smoke when you come. It's either got to be on his face or on his back.
Jesus.
But no, we do.
Why are you so homophobic?
But do appreciate y'all listening. Like I said, per our discussion that we were just having, words are hard, Jeffrey.
Yeah, see?
Per our discussion that we were just having, we're not going to end the show like we normally do with Wicked Woman. We're actually going to end the show with a little Blacktop Mojo. Do it for the money. Smoke, hang out until the end of the show or end of the song.
I'm here.
So you can drop a little words of wisdom, if you will, on the people listening.
I'm in the building.
So
yeah.
For those of you who don't know, if you don't know already, shame on you. Go give Blacktop Mojo some love. Check him out wherever you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Let him know Nonsensical Nonsense sent you. With that being said, oh God, it's not working. Here we go.
for sale to anyone. What's the price of being alone? And which bank do you owe? And did you sign when you were told? Is it worth its waiting? Is it worth its waiting? Is it worth its waiting? Gone. Do you do it for the love or do it for the money? The poor die young and the rich get lucky. Cash is king and you're the jester, honey. Do you do it for the love or you do it for the money? He left you in love. Did you know that it was wrong? Or did you sell it for a song? It's your blood on unknown. Oh, he went and cleaned you out. What will you play with? What will you play with? What will you play with now? Do you do it for the love or do it for the money? The poor die young and the rich get lucky. Cash is king and you're the jester, honey. Do you do it for the love or you do it for the money? Do you do it for the love or do it for the money? The poor die young, the rich get lucky. Cash is king and you're the jester, honey. Do you do it for the love or you do it for the money?
That's how you end the show right there, boys. Little Black Top Mojo. Do it love for the love. Do it for the money. We appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out.
At the bottom of your screen.
Absolute comment of the night, man, right there. The one and only, the boss lady, the executive director of Nonsensical Nonsense. Well, you slip with it.
The boss.
The boss. All day, every day. God, I love her. She's an amazing woman. We do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night right here on YouTube and Twitch. You never know who's going to pop up. Smoke may pop up. Tim may pop up. You never know. We bring them in. The haters may pop up. Maybe the haters will grow a pair and they'll come in and join us and chit-chat, if you will.
Sure.
If you don't want to listen to us live, you don't want to hang out with us live, you don't want to be in the chatter's box, that's okay. We got you covered there. You can follow us on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. So give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share. And if you'd, we don't ask for much, but definitely give us a share at the end of the day. We also got an email at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast And we do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. Sorry, I kind of delayed that. My bad. I apologize. We do appreciate y'all hanging out. Smoke. Thank you for words are hard. Smoke. I appreciate you. Smoke. I appreciate you popping in here, tagging in for your new tag team partner, Tony D, Junior. Smoke. If you want to, real quick before we get to the closing words, you want to go ahead and throw your where everybody can find you at again.
Well, last time, Sunday Night Smoke Podcast, Instagram, Sunday Night Smoke Podcast at gmail.com on the email end, and Sunday Night Smoke Podcast on YouTube every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Thanks for having me, my friends.
Thank you for coming in. Nothing but love for you, brother. Jeffrey, with that being said, what do you have to say to the people?
Deuces.
Smoke, would you like to give the people a little closing words of wisdom? Smoke's closing words of wisdom, if you will.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yes, sir. That's what I was looking for. That's what I've been wanting all night. We do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. We will see you Saturday night with a brand new episode. Join us. Same nonsensical channel. Same nonsensical time. Until then, goodbye, motherfuckers. Where's Tony D? Where's Tony D? Tell me to hit the button.
Hit the button, click.